Beautiful day, our chat. What a beautiful day today, huh? What is it? Getting old, man, you know? 4 hair receipts back every day, you know? How that goes. Yeah, one day I'll get a hair transplant, you know? Our life, man, you know? One day, sometimes I'll get a hair transplant, you know? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, part of life, man, you know, you get old, you know, one day you might need a hair transplant, you know, like, who knows, maybe one day I'll get a hair transplant. You don't know, man, you don't know what's gonna happen. You want one? Yeah, you know, hair transplants, you know, it's a pretty good investment, you know. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready to rumble?
Are you guys ready?
Oops. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to do today's analysis? Oh shit, this monitor's not even on. Toronto, be careful on the road. Yo, for real, man. Chat, I passed it. I passed my G2. First try too, you know, some light first try, you know. Nah, cause yeah, honestly, like I'm confident in my driving. It's just that, like, I just didn't want anything to happen on the test. Like, I didn't want any bullshit to happen, like any, like, you know, some random car just like cuts me off or some shit that I just can't control, and it just messes up the test. Because they're very strict. Like, you make like one mistake and they're like, yep, yeah, man, that's a fail. Like, so I had to make sure I was driving like an NPC. Like, I think yesterday because my instructor told me to really exaggerate shit, right? And I was driving, when I was backing up, I was like I was looking left and right, left mirror, left, right, mirror, left, right. I think the lady thought I had ADHD or something. I just kept twitching. I was twitching when I was using my reverse, but it's okay. It worked. I put in the best act I could. Yo, for real, it looked like I was off the perk. I was just like twitching. That's what my instructor told me to do. She said just exaggerate it. So I'm like, all right. But normally you back up just like this, you know, you're just like, you know, you're chilling. It's easy, right? You're simple. Look back once, you know. But when you're doing on a test, you gotta be. But that was like the longest. It was the quickest 15 minutes of my life. What car are you getting? Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get a beater car, which is Tesla. And then I'll drive that for a year or two, and then maybe by year 3 or year 2, like once I get some experience on the road, I'll probably get a. I'm looking to get a Urus, Lambo Urus, but I don't think I'm getting that until 2025 probably, or maybe next year. I don't know, because I need some experience on the road first. Like I can't just jump on a fucking Lambo. All right. If it was like my second car, yeah, maybe. If I drove before, yeah, sure. But my first car, first time driving, so it's like, yeah. You tell me the best insurance company? Yeah, hit me up. I know they're gonna rip me off, yeah, because it's my I just got my G2 and it's like my first time driving and getting a new car, so it's, yeah, they're gonna rip me off. Yo, chat. Let's get into the charts real quick. Why do you guys ask about cars? Like, I just got on. Yeah, chat. Hold on. We gotta do this analysis first, okay? And then we're gonna come back to this convo later on, okay? But we gotta do this analysis first. I'm a little late today to the streams. I woke up a bit late. Well, I didn't. I woke up late, almost missed my alarm. So like, you know, I gotta do this analysis right now though. And then we'll get into the good stuff, and then hopefully we may get some trades today. Honestly, I don't know how the market looks. Oh yeah, that's how it looks. Okay, cool. But yeah, I didn't trade since last night during New York. I didn't trade Asian. I saw Asian come down, and I was like, yeah. Like I wasn't. The thing is, like I wasn't even interested in sales last night during Asian until maybe like, I think until like 20, until this candle closed. I think. Where is it? Where's no bottom wick one? This one, 27. And I was looking for sales below 27 to like 20, 25. I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna wait till New York tomorrow. But yeah, I have like no trades. Well, no trades since at least. There we go. Yeah, last trade was during. Well, we took New York yesterday, and then we took another trade during New York yesterday afterwards, like in the same channel. We took 2 trades yesterday. That was, one was on stream, one was off stream, and then no, I mean that was my day. That was all that she wrote. But hey, let's get into the charts real quick. Let me just send this Zoom call, and then we can get stuff popping. Today's the last day of the week though, chat. So we had a pretty good week. I think we had a rough start, but I think things ended up pretty well. I'm pretty sure we are in blues this week. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Zoom link. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in blues this week, but yeah, like we didn't chase anything right after Tuesday's losses. We didn't chase anything. We came back the next day with the same mindset, the same plan, like, and guess what? It paid off, right? Because as long as you follow your plan and disregard all the noise, things will work out. Because everything that's already sampled hasn't done for, right? It's just a matter of patience. If you don't have patience, to maybe wait until the next trading opportunity, that's when you start to fumble. You know, you don't have patience. The next trade you take, or you take another trade because you're impatient, and it's not like a high probability in trade, ends up being a loss, and then that loss leads to more losses, and it's just you're going down a different path that you don't want to go down, right? Whereas person B would have just waited for the next setup to come, got it, took it, no matter the result, win or loss, done the same thing again, and again, long term, right? One day doesn't really affect your trading. 1 month doesn't affect your trading. 1 year doesn't affect your trading. There's long term, then it's long term, right? Well, honestly, The only thing that does affect your trading though is if you have like pressure to make a certain amount of money by a certain amount of day, or by a certain day, that's what affects your trading, because then you're just kind of trading, adding pressure for no reason. Adding pressure for whoa. All right, chat. So, okay, so today you have no news. Okay, I'm gonna do this quick because you don't got a lot of time here. So if you can't keep up today, I make sure you have this stream play on like 0.50 or 0.25. Okay, because I'm gonna speak very fast and during this analysis. I got 6 minutes to do this. Okay, so you're gonna see me fly through this. All right, so just bear with me. All right, so starting off. Come on, man. Why you turn off? All right, starting off with GJ here. All right, so GJ here, as you can see, we are gonna close in 10 hours today, right? And if you're closing on 10 hours today, take a look at price, and it looks like price is closing kind of like back into this range here, which is good. Because I mean, it means you have direction. Like what you don't want to do really is you don't really want to close within this range here from here to here, because if you do close within this range here from here to here, it just means that you're in a range, and it means that you're gonna hover in this range for a bit. But if you break out, you may see some volume for next week, because this week's kind of okay. You did have volume this week. You did have that news push on I think Wednesday, but aside from that, like that's all you had. And there's a reason why price hasn't moved really, and it makes sense because we're just kind of in this range here. We're creating a support here, and we're kind of tapping to this resistance here. So like this is a range we may be stuck in, and we may start to form something like this for the next couple of weeks. But again, if you do close outside the range, you may see some volume, some range, but for next week. But I think next week will be a much better week than this week for GJ. If it wasn't for that one day on Wednesday, right? The daytime for today is pretty bullish as well. It looks like you have close. I mean, again, like the day time frame has been doing two things this whole entire week. It's just been moving up and it's moving back down within this range here, right? It's been doing this since I think December 20th, so nothing's been new. Again, you haven't broke out the range yet, and therefore you're gonna range. Until you actually break out this range, you're gonna range. But the thing about this range here is that it's a very tradable range. The range is between a 500 and 4 pip range, like 500 to 550 pips. It's not a bad range at all to trade. But again, it's gonna keep balancing in between this range until it actually breaks out, because as you can see, you form support here, you form resistance here, right? And therefore, if you form support and resistance, you range. So you need to break out that range now, or else you'll stay within that range for a minute. And it looks like it's been a minute so far. So we'll see where things go. But I believe the weekly candle has a lot to do with this daily candle close as well. So like technically we are bullish today. Target is going to be like 161.731 as you have clean traffic going up towards those levels. But if we're looking for buys today, where would buys be? I'll probably say, okay, well, if price could break above this resistance above here, I think yesterday we said, was this sells yesterday? No, yesterday was buys, I think. Yeah, I'll say if you break above, let's see, is this your daily target? Nope, that is not the daily target. Okay, that's fine. Daily target's gonna be somewhere up here. So what is this? What's that level? Okay, I see where this is going. Above here wouldn't be too bad for buys. Above 161.335, but I think that's far away. I think above here you have a range going up for 30 pips, but if you want to take buys above here, it's definitely doable. I believe you just made a resistance here. So I believe if price were to come down, create support at like 160.028 and do like something like this, then yeah, maybe we can take sell or buys going back up once you actually form support. But I would probably want to see price form something like this. I mean, why am I even doing this? Because we don't even trade GJ. But if price were to close at support, it will create that support and then resistance. And then if you close above that resistance later on, then yes, at that point we can get buys going up. Just like yesterday's trade on gold, chat. Remember yesterday's trade on gold? I drew the exact same thing out on gold, right? Same time as yesterday, 658. We drew out gold, and this is what we're waiting for on GJ. I'll probably say. It's either that or you break above this range here, because you break above this range here, you might just see this counter drive towards the top of the range. All right, so be prepared for that. I'll say buys above here, and then more buys above here. But for the time being, until you break out, you're gonna be stuck in this range for a bit. All right, so next chart is gold, or next thing we're looking at is gold here. So gold for the weekly is pretty bullish. We have officially flipped bullish after creating a bond wick. I think I mentioned that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's good because if we're flipping bullish here, I think the daily target we had was, or the weekly target was like 1946. I think we had this week, right? 1947. So we have range going up still today. It comes down to the smaller time frame really, and what the smaller time frame kind of like the direction the smaller time frame closes in, right? Because we know that the weekly is bullish. We know that the weekly candle closed above here, so you have range going up towards these levels here, or even like this resistance here at like 1648-ish. So if you know that the weekly is bullish, how does the daily look? Like, how does the daily look? You're gonna take a look and you can see the daily candle close above this range here. There's a resistance that you kind of formed there. There was a support that you kind of formed there. So this was a range that we were once in off the daily time frame. Resistance being up here and then support being down here. That was a range you were in for some time, right? Because you kind of came up, resistance came down, didn't find support yet, but yes, it's closure, bullish closure indicates a support being found. So therefore, if you're finding support and you're closing above the range here, high chance that once the daily candle flips bullish and creates the bottom wick, that you have a high probability to drive up here and fill the top of the range here at the 1958 mark, perhaps even like 1949. So we're pretty bullish. Obviously, I think we're on the same boat there, but you need this candle to flip, because if it doesn't flip today, then it comes down to how it closes. Because if it doesn't flip today, if it closes back into the range for Monday, then next week you may just see price come back down, hover here for a bit, create some range in this area, and then make a direction to the upside or downside. But if it does close above 1920, even a bearish closure for next week, you may see it just pop up like so, as long as it respects the support. But if it does drive up today, then it'll look something like this, obviously, right? Or just flip bullish and drive. But you need a bond wick first, which I believe you have found, but you also need a small time frame to align here as well. So small time frame would come down to the 4-hour time frame, 1 hour, 30, and 15 to 5. So look at the 4-hour time frame. What do you see? You see that there is support being found here on gold, and looks like you have found a 4-hour resistance here as well at 1932. So you have that range going up. Thing is, like, you have this bullish candle, but it found support, but not really, because most recent support was around these levels to the left here. Because you're looking at this as support, right? You're looking at this level here. You're looking at this level here as your support. This bullish candle didn't really come down as far, or it didn't come down too far. It came down and just tapped the support level, or it came down and tapped midway through the range. It didn't really come down and tap this support officially. I would expect this 4-hour candle to maybe even break the 4-hour lows here, come down to like 24, 25-ish, and then from there we'll see how the small time frame looks. But taking a look at the smaller time frame, the 1 hour or the 5 here, I could say, okay, well, range 2 breakouts wouldn't be a bad deal today. You definitely have range 2, like this is a definite range 2. So I'll say anything below here could be potentially sells for us to drive down towards 1923. I think that's a 30-pip range going down. Not bad, but you need a closure below there first. That would be range 2 sells. And then if you're looking for buys today with the day buys, I would say it makes sense too, like, because like even if you come down to like 23, right, that 1923, that's the 4-hour candle breaking our lows, like I mentioned, and that's the 4-hour time frame coming down towards that support. But if you don't break that low and you don't break below 1926, you're probably gonna see you're probably gonna see us drive up, obviously. But if you drive up, where would buys be? I would say buys for me would be probably above like these levels as of right now, because that's your range. That's like your range 2 as well. For buys, you kind of have a range 1 somewhere down here, right? Range 1 somewhere like down here. Like you can say this is your range 1, and then this is your range 2. So this is your range 1, range 2, you see buys above there going up. That's like your breakout structure point. But that could change. The reason why I'm saying that could change is because you can easily form some type of range above in this area, like from in this area, and then you can get buys above 1929 to 1931 instead. But we'll see. For now, I have my levels marked up at 1931 for buys above those areas, and then I got my sells below 1926. Sells will not be a bad idea though. It's like a nice 30-pip range going down. It doesn't affect the daily time frame at all because it doesn't break any lows. It's just kind of coming down to create a steeper bottom wick. And yeah, I'll say sells below there will be perfect. All right, chat. So did that pretty quick. If you couldn't keep up, just kind of put the stream on slow-mo. But yeah, you have a 1 hour closure here now, and it looks like the 1 hour candle has closed bearish, which is good. Look left. What are we gonna mirror if we're closing bearish here? Take a look at this area. Don't pay attention to anything else right now. Just pay attention to this box here, this green box here, right? This is your bread and butter right here. Do not look at these counts to the left down here. No, irrelevant. All right, just look at current price action. You're gonna see, if you zoom in, you're gonna see this. Like this is where my eyes are going. My eyes are going here. My eyes are going here. My eyes are going here. Why? Because look at where you're closing. You're kind of closing back below here. And if you're closing back below there, there's range for you to drop down, especially coming down towards 1921, because you're kind of popping back into this range here, right? So pop back into the range. What happened? Price came down. Back into the range. Price came down, right? So I would expect the same to occur here, especially after you're breaking back to the range. So again, you're looking at like 1923. Like that's my target, 1923-ish. Anywhere at the support level would be my range. But you need that 5 to close below. So that'd be cool. And also, even if you close below in the 5, like look, go back in the 5 level that I had marked up, 1926 500, right? Yeah, I see a line right here, this level. So go back on the 4-hour time frame. That's also the 4-hour breakout lows. So you break that bullish candle, high chance to drop down. On top of that, you have a 5 closure below the range as well, and it'll be a very nice range to drop down. All right, but I think that's probably what I'm waiting for next. So, yeah. But if you guys have any questions, let me know, because I was pretty well, that wasn't that quick, but I done quicker before, but. I 50K lots of eye tracker. Yeah, I mean, I had a fucking a heart tracker before on stream. Eye tracker wouldn't be a bad idea, but you'll probably be like, yo, Don, you make me nauseous, man. You gotta look at one thing at a time. You see my eyes go like here. It would be kind of cool to have an eye tracker though. That would be kind of cool because you kind of see what I'm looking at what levels, and where I'm basing things off of. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. That's cool. Yeah. Do you pay attention to RSI ever? No, we don't look at RSI ever. I haven't looked at RSI since like 2019 or 2018, something like that. We just, whatever's on my screens, I'll look at. Like, I don't look at anything else, no other indicators, nothing. Like, whatever I just said, it marked up, is all that I do. And I promise you, there's no other secret to it. That's all we've been doing on streams for the past 3 years. On stream, no indicators, just pure price action. So. Coffee's in the better new, but you know, it's just like sometimes you wake up in a energetic mood. Sometimes you wake up in like, it's weird because I slept the same amount of hours tonight, the same amount of hours last night, but last night I didn't come with high energy. I came with like low energy, but I don't know. It just depends on how you wake up, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. It's like I'm in a bad mood. I'm just like kind of like, you know, just chilling, like just low energy. Some days I just feel hyper energetic, but I also passed my G2, so I guess that's part of the reason. got that off my shoulders, right? You know, chat. I was talking to the Discord yesterday, last night, or not last night, during Asian. I was like, you know, man, I know how it feels now, chat. I know how it feels to catch Tempest for the first time again. I know why you guys get so emotional. But damn, I was happy when I got my G2 on the first try. I was happy. I was like, yeah, I think I know how it feels now to be chat sometimes and catch Tempest for the first time. They get that excitement because for the longest time, I mean, I don't feel like any sort of excitement in trading no more, right? It's just kind of like what I do now, and I haven't like done anything too crazy in the minute where I've been like, yeah, you know. So passing the G2, it's like, yeah, I had a non-robot moment for a second, so. Do you use fibs and pullbacks? No. Do not use fibs. We don't use fibs because there's no point of predicting when we're gonna pull back to on using an indicator when we can look at price action and anticipate where that range is going. If it's gonna pull back further, if it's gonna reject and drive down. Because when using a fib, you have a lot of options. You have the 61.8, 38.2, the 50. What else is there? I don't know, 27, whatever it is. You have a lot of options, right? But when you look at price action, you know when it's gonna reject the 38. You know when it's gonna reject the 61. Like you see these things form and happen. You need to predict as like, oh yeah, 61.8. What the hell does that mean, right? You can draw your line from anywhere, to make it look like a 61.8 retracement, right? So that's why I don't really I don't use any of that stuff now. I used to. Trust me, I used to, but been like maybe 4 years now. Like whatever I do on my screen is all I do, man. Trust me. Yeah, I remember when I was 16 having to drive a I-95 for the first time during my test sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know what I-95 is. I'm not a car guy. Do you enjoy trading daily, or is it just the time and financial freedom that comes with that? I enjoy the time and the financial freedom that comes with it for sure. I think a lot of people forget that's why you trade in the first place, though. That is why you trade in the first place. People forget that though. Their goal is to, you know, quit their job and save time during the day and have more financial freedom. But the moment they get into charts and the moment they start trading, they're on a chart 24/7 because they're trying to make $1 every day or $1 every minute. And that's what traders tend to forget, is that you don't want to be in the charts all day, man. The whole point of you trading was for you to be in the charts maybe for like 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day max, right? Like if I wasn't streaming, I'll be on the charts maybe like an hour a day max. Like, I wouldn't be staring at every candle like I am now because I'm streaming, but I'll be checking the charts pretty frequently for sure. You see, I'm from Canada, so Dancy, you gotta explain that in like NBA terms. Are you involved in other businesses and stocks and trading? Yes. Control FX is my business. And some other stuff as well that I can't really speak on. You trade gold in 5 minute or 30-minute time frame? 5, 30, 15, 1 hour, 4, daily, weekly, all time frames. Always use all time frames. Next to the heat? Okay. I get it. Who knows Highway 401? For real, Nav. I can't, I don't even, oh yeah, I can try the highway now. Yeah. I'm gonna get my G now. What broker you use? BlueberryMarkets. BlueberryMarkets. A regulated broker with 0 commissions on gold. That lets me trade in Canada. I mean, I don't really care for regulation really, but for I do get no commission on gold, so that's great. Oh, bless you. Where are spreads? Top left of the screen. So right now gold is gold has a 1.3 pip spread, and GJ has a 0.4 pip spread. Because top left is it's in points, right? This is in points, 8 points, 9 points, right? And that's like 0.8 pips, and 1.3 pips, 0.9 pips, whatever it is. Here you go, spreads. Are you able to explain how you count your pips? Yeah, I trade gold. So every dollar in gold is 10 pips. So 1928 to 1929, that's 10 pips. 1929 to 1939, that's 100 pips. 1939 to 1934, that's 40 pips or 50 pips. 1928.5 to 1928.9 is 3 pips. Can you tell me first time you trade, start money from? Huh? Start money? As a 16-year-old? Or no, not 16, 18-year-old? Got a job, worked, saved money, like a normal person. I think nothing was given to me. You thought I can't, you know, I didn't come from no, like, no wealth. I had to work. I had to work to get funds. I had to save to get funds. I had to resell to get funds. Yeah, like, what do you guys think? You guys think I just pulled 100K out of my ass or something, right? No, it's you know, there's a lot of progress. I've been trading for like 4 years now, right? So obviously, over like if you put work in 5 times a week every day, yeah, for 4 years, things will definitely pay off. Like 4 years, it's a lot of time, yeah. But to start, like, you can't just assume that you can't just. I mean, nowadays it's a little different. Nowadays you can't have funded accounts, so that's like a different path. But for me, at least, when I first started trading, I don't think funded accounts were that big, or I don't think they were a thing at all until like maybe 2 years ago, from what I know. So I had to work. And I'm glad though. I'm glad I took that route. Or I'm glad that, like, that's what happened to me. Whatever happened to me when I first started trading, I'm glad. All the ups, all the downs, I'm glad, because without those ups, without those downs, without those situations that I was put in, I wouldn't have came to where I am today. Obviously, right? What are we looking for today? I'm looking for sells below 1925, I think I said. Below, my bad, below 1926. Looking for sells coming down to 1923 for a nice 30-pip range. London was moving last night, huh? Did you have a mentor? Yeah, like growing up as a trader, like I took courses. I took Q Bank's course, and I took Beat the Market Makers course by Steve Morrow, but I wouldn't really say those are mentors. Because I just can't take the courses. So it's like a guide. I guess they guided me in a way. And then over time you kind of pick things up. But like the closest thing I'll say to a mentor is probably Uncle Ted, because I actually talked to the guy. And yeah, even simple convos kind of help you through Telegram, I think it was. It's funny because I used to be in group chats with him too. These meme group chats, kind of met there, and then I didn't know who he was before that, and so I met him in a group chat. It was like a group chat, like I think 5K people or something, and it was just like, it's probably closed off by now. That was like way back, but they used to just troll in that group chat, and I hit him up on the side. But like, just a couple questions here and there, but it leads you down the, so it leads you down a different path that you can't, like I never came across. So he definitely helped me out, yeah. But there was no one like ever that was just like that just like mentored me, like, you know, like my whole journey. I kind of just pick things up here and there from other people. But yeah. Yeah, I was at the game yesterday. It was a lit game. What's your maximum trades a day? Like I don't know, 0 to 100 trades. Like some days I take 0 trades, some days I take 3 trades, some days I take 4 trades. Like I have no limit. There's no limit. There's days where I took like 6, 7 trades even. 6 to 7, right? I think the most I took in a day was maybe like 11 or something, 11, 10. But there's no limit for me. There's no, like, I don't believe in like over leveraging once you gain that discipline. Or not over leveraging, sorry, over trading, because I think what over trading is it's good for new traders to kind of understand a concept, because it's like when new traders start off trading, they don't really know what good quality trades are. They can't just taking trades left and right just to make money. So when you limit yourself to like maybe 1 or 2 trades a day, it's good to start off that discipline. But once you understand that, okay, maybe if I can only take 1 or 2 trades a day, I gotta take 1 or 2 high quality trades a day, right? Once you understand that foundation, you don't really need to take 1 or 2 trades a day, because some days there might even be like 1 to like 7 or 10 quality trades a day, and you can take advantage of that. So it comes down to what the market gives me, really. It doesn't, like, I don't have a goal in a day to make a certain amount of pips. I don't have a target. I don't aim to take a certain amount of trades a day. My goal is to take 0 to X amount of trades a day. Like 0, not 1, but 0 to X amount of trades, right? Like yesterday I took 2 trades. The day before that we took 1 trade, I think, or 2 trades. The day before that took 2 trades. The day before that took 1 trade. Oh wait, no, is this in order? Yeah, this is in order. Yeah, like some days I have like more trades than other days, but comes down to the day. Shit, I got people here.
What's the deal?
What's the deal? Going on?
Same shit, different toilet seat.
Good morning.
What up, Kieran?
Not much, man. How you doing?
You know, we just vibing now. We just chilling. Good day today. Got my
Day, another discipline.
another day, another discipline. I just put on a shirt.
New merch. Out
Yeah.
with the chabella and with the.
Oh no, I burnt that. K, what up? Circle, what up? Team Man, what up? Green, what up? What's up? Nav. Circle's here, right? Yeah, just
Yep.
red circle. My boy Kieran. Who else is here? Brown boy. Leo. All the mods, all the members. Obviously everyone else. Selling super rare Chabella hoodies, DM. Yo, if you don't,
I got mine hanging in the rafters.
you're saying I retired mine. Yeah, I mean I burnt mine. Mine's in ashes.
Is it?
Nah, I don't. I have it. I have it. It's good memories to look back at. You know, I burnt half the side though.
I'm gonna bring it to
The sun was the sun
20-year.
was too bright. I had to burn the sun side.
I'm bringing it to the 20-year reunion.
What you were in Rochester?
We're gonna have a 20-year reunion in 18 years. I'm gonna hold it down. My first FOREX merch. How do I become? Oh, we have another premiere in here.
Premier Auto.
No, Premier Catering.
Hey, what up, Premier Catering? So when did you realize that best trade strat is keeping it simple, such as supply and demand? I don't know if it's the best strategy. I know that this is the best strategy for me. That's all I know. And I know this is the best strategy of all time. I don't know. I haven't tested every strategy out there, but I've been through a lot of strategies to know that this is what works best for me. It makes the most sense to me. As long as it makes sense to you, it's the best strategy for you. But it has to make sense for you. Everything in that strategy, from head to toe, to every toenail, to every fingernail, to every little hair, gotta make sense in that strategy. From head to toe, everything has to make sense. If something does not make sense, you have to find a way for it to make sense. When I was trading whatever that was, pre-price action with the fibs and the trend lines and stuff, it didn't make sense to me from head to toe, because there's questions about where do I draw a trend line from? Why can't I just adjust this trend line from here to here? Why can't I just draw a fib from here to here instead to make it look like a 61.8? Why is it 38.2 if I draw from here to here instead? Like, where did I draw from? What tip to what toe, right? So I had to ask myself those questions, and they never got answered. Or even a basic question like, what's so key about the 61.8 retracement? Those things never got answered by any other mentor out there. So for me, at least, I just kind of, I kind of chalked it. It just didn't make sense for me.
About these ingrowns.
Yeah, a lot of ingrowns that you just couldn't see. A lot of smokes and mirrors, you know. But with this strategy, if you ask me anything, why is this candle closed like this, or why is the wick big here, or why do you have no wick here? Like, what does no bottom wick mean? What does no top wick mean? What does this indicate? What does that indicate? Like, I can give you every answer to any question, and that's when you know it makes sense for you. When you can answer every single little detail. But make sure you find a strat that you can do the same for, and not just yeah, you know, it's just this because, you know, some guy told me so one day and it just worked for me a couple times.
Works.
Yeah, it just did it one time, you know, like, you know, you gotta know the in and outs of it, or else one day because one day you're gonna take a loss eventually, right? And when you take that loss, you're gonna question that after, because you're gonna question it and you're gonna be like, so why did I take a loss there? And you don't know. You just be like, yeah, the market maker just manipulated me or some shit like that, right? It's just like, no, bro. You got to go deep in detail. You got to see like exactly what happened during that trade, in depth. And you can't do that because you don't know the in and outs of it, right? But when you do know the in and outs of it, you're like, well, yeah, so and so reason.
You can't go deep. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Seen that
Good-
video?
good
That
play.
kid trying to
Good play,
pronounce,
sir.
ginormous. He's like, this orange is Gineminosaurus.
Gigantosaurus.
Gigantonorsis.
Market manipulation, that thing. Oh yeah, I know it's a thing. I just don't blame my losses on market manipulation. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? It's like, if I take a loss, like I took a loss on Tuesday, I'm not gonna sit there and say that was market manipulation. Prices broke my structure. When you see market manipulation, when you see price going up like to a certain level and then rejecting, like what to do on a smaller time frame, it's breaking structure first. It's breaking candle highs. It's breaking body. It's closing above certain ranges. It's like it's just price action. If you just ignore all of that, all of like the word market manipulation, at the end of the day, it's just price action moving. So you're able to see market manipulation on a smaller time frame. You're able to see these things form, right? It's not just like you're in a buy here, and then next thing you know, the guys out there and the guys out there in the office are like, the market makers are like, yeah, you know, this guy's in the buy right now. Let me just boop and go back up or something like that, right? It's just like you see things form on a smaller time frame.
It's like dying in COD and blaming hackers.
Yeah, like not everyone's a hacker. Not everything is a hacker. Maybe you guys gotta get better, you know? Maybe you gotta get better. But I don't blame my losses on market manipulation. I take credit for my own losses. Like, yeah, I took a loss there, maybe because someone still didn't close below, maybe because the higher time frame didn't do this, didn't do that, right? I think that's what you want to start doing. Because otherwise, like if you just say like, yeah, I got manipulated by the charts, I got this by the charts, you can't just put it under the rug. You're not really improving yourself in any way, shape, or form. Like, why not find a way to not get manipulated then, instead of just saying I got manipulated, I can't do anything about that. And that's because you don't know the ins and outs of your strategy yet, right? Like you're supposed to know your opponent, know your opponent's next moves, know how your opponent moves, and you can only know how your opponent moves, which is the market, when you have more time on the charts. That's when you will know your opponent in and out. More cycles, more years, more months.
Basically on a stakeout.
We got less than 100 likes right now? No way. Chat, 196 likes? Chat, come on, guys. You guys can do better than that. We can do better than that.
200.
Come on, guys.
210.
I see 190. Hey, chat, if you guys enjoyed the stream today, make sure to leave a like. Sub to our channel.
Oh, you're right. I gotta drop a like. I haven't even dropped a like.
You think you know a guy?
Yeah. Turns out he doesn't even like you.
I did not record the stream circle just now. I just clicked record, so I just missed like 53 minutes of me speaking. That's all right.
Why are you recording it?
I send it to him out. I send it to people after the edit.
Do they not have access to YouTube?
They do, but if you record on OBS, you get high quality VODs. I just send it after.
Does it come out in 1080p when you record it?
Yeah. Like the resolution. It'll the best resolution there is.
Yeah, because I noticed if I try to download it from like straight from YouTube, it only allows 720.
Hey yo, what up? What up? Hey yo, happy Chinese New Year. Is it today? I swear it's tomorrow or something.
Year of the Rabbit.
Oh, Sunday. It's Sunday. Oh yeah, it is this weekend. Nice. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Wixby need a professional joint roller? No, look, I just got myself a sheet of paper. Now we're gonna roll it.
What's your background? I'm Vietnamese, but like Vietnamese people, they celebrate Chinese New Year. Like it's kind of their part of their tradition. Like it's pretty big. That's like their Christmas for us here in Vietnam. So the whole streets gonna come out and just celebrate. Like I think it's like a whole weekend too, to be honest. So it's just like it's pretty crazy out there. Bunch of fireworks going off, or sounds like fireworks going off at least. Yeah, people get together, get food. New Year. Or Lunar New Year. Gold, yeah, you need to close below 1926 here, right? You close below the support, I will look for sales coming down. Coming down towards the bottom of the range here. But you gotta close first. And stops looking like it's gonna be around like 35 pips probably. Top of this range here. To come down. Not bad. Yeah, again, I think that close below 1926.500 is also gonna be a 4-hour break of lows too. Like the 4-hour breaks of lows, right? At 1926, 310. That's likely where price will break the lows and drive down to 5 with the closure as well.
But I don't want dogs.
It's a beautiful big boy.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Magic sample size in that setup. Which one? The closure? Whoa.
I'd really like some buys.
Will you marry me? Hey, yo. I don't even know who you are yet.
What do you mean? You don't know JJ Love?
You gain my respect and love, brother. I haven't been here for too long, but you grown on me. Thanks for what you do. If you were a chick, I'll marry you for sure. Yo, you're gonna have to put all that at the end, man. But respect, bro. Thank you. Hairline review. You guys ask this, but I don't show my hair. What? Yeah, but thanks, bro. Yeah, you know, this is kind of what we do now. Provide value, educate. You're right. Boom shakalaka. What up, man?
Boom, shakalaka, boom.
What's your goal this year? My goal this year is to wake up tomorrow and follow my plan today. Rinse and repeat. I don't know. I don't have goals. Oh, well, like I have, like, you mean life goals? I mean, I got my drivers. Like, what's next? I don't know, just to be get better every day. That's my goal. I mean, but that's not my life. That's not my year goal. That's my everyday goal. So I have an everyday goal. I don't really have a year goal. You know, like I'm only gonna do this for a year. No. I try to get better. I try to get things done. Get better every day. That's the goal. Just try to make it through Friday. Well, today is Friday, man. You got 1 day left. You got 1 day left. If you can survive 1 week without blowing your account, that's good. Come back next week, survive 2 weeks without blowing your account. The week after that, survive 3 weeks. The week after that, survive 4 weeks. Restart, do the same thing again. Survive 1 day, then 1 week, then 4 weeks, then a month, then 4 months, then a year. Then after a year, I'll say, if you don't blow your account within a year, I think after that you'll be off in a you'll be on a good path. Because you spent whatever 200 days trading and not blowing any account with the same account, and it grew over that period of time. I think that's enough to say that you're pretty disciplined. But don't lose focus though, because don't get too cocky, don't get too confident, or else you'll fall back in the same trap. Out to rise going on. Nexus, what's going on? Yo, what's the word today, Nexus? Mark my words, right? What's the mark my words of the day today? Yo, why did yesterday Wix 9 you put some guy's name and you put thing bot here or something? We're gonna start
Because
doing that. We're gonna start doing
He
that.
was shouting it out, so I just wanted to see how good he was.
Came down further, right?
Well, I think he went break even where he bought right there. He bought right there and then went break even. I took a sell right there and
Yeah.
but no, I had to write another sell. So I took 38 pips right after stream. There's just no point of even talking about it, but I had to sell at 1927.73. And yeah, damn near 40 pips. It's just annoying because we took a short downstream and it just drove straight up. The next guy just straight up.
And guess what they said to you? The price said, "Oh, you got manipulated, Wix."
Like, why are you taking trade there? What the? So I don't know. Right after stream, it just sucks. If I had the stream for another hour, we're taking like 40 pips, but it's all right. No big deal. I think a bunch of people were paying attention and they took the trade after stream anyway. I'm pretty sure like people that like really tune in and had to sell 1929.1. No, I had to sell later. I waited till we closed below that level. So we had a level at 1928.5, right? Somebody called it out on the stream and we ended up closing at 1927.69 or something like that. And then that's where
I was looking at charts at that time and I was expecting like for us to create like some type of
resistance,
some type of range or somewhere up here in this area here. And I guess that counted it. So I'm like, cool. But then
told him.
So I'm like, yeah, below here, right? Afterwards.
Right there. That exactly.
So like I was looking at sales from here after. Yeah, but then I think by the time I got here, I was kind of busy or something. This is like around like 11, 12.
There was right before 11. Before 11. By 11, I think 15, I was already out of the trade. Because the next few candles, they ranged and then they drove down.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna wait to New York tomorrow.
So, and I thought about it. And remember our conversation the day before where you're like, or 2 days before, where you were like, I should have waited for it to create support. And I think it was the same idea here. I should have waited for it to create a support and another resistance there at that level. And I spoke about it, but I really didn't utilize it the way I spoke about it.
Like the same thing happened here. Like the sells took yesterday were basically the sells like that happened right here. It was the first drive back down, but you need another support to form. And I guess like now that you have this right here, below here now would be your sell. Like this right here, move down would be the same move from here, from last night.
Yeah, it's just I was trying to explain it to them, but you lose, you're wrong. It doesn't matter what you got, you lost.
Yeah.
But well, to Chad, but to me, I saw what it was, and as soon as we closed, right, below 1925, I was in on that first candle. I didn't even wait for a pullback. I just, as soon as it closed, I was in. It maybe pulled back a couple of pips, but I closed at 38. It wasn't even a learning experience for me. It was like, oh wow, you weren't as locked in. But, and the thing that would piss me off is like we literally just spoke about it.
There we did.
And I spoke to you on Wednesday. Tuesday. Yeah, we spoke on Tuesday, and I was like, oh, I see it. I see it. And then we waited a little bit right after stream. Boom.
Yeah.
But it's good when you see things and things click in your head, chat. When things are clicking in your head, you're on your way. Just don't think that one click is going to be the answer to all your issues in Forex. I'll just keep going to the next one. Wix lost 20 pips today. Yeah, I lost 19 and then I took 38 right after the stream.
And also there's like a 1 hour support here too. I'm looking at it right now too, like 1930. It's like a with support going. I'm not sure if you look at the 1 hour, but there's like a minor support there. Yeah, I guess the 11 candle, the 11 a.m. candle push.
Yeah, the very next hourly candle push.
Is your first year trading profitable? No, I think I lost
No.
around 25K. Well, my first year was, the ending of it was, but like the beginning of it, no.
Oh, you were already
No.
profitable by the end of your first year?
Like not like profitable in terms of like I was back up, but like I was getting there.
You were winning, yeah.
I was
You were
picking
winning
I
your
was
trades
picking it
again.
up again, yeah.
Consistent. You were consistent.
Yeah. And it wasn't
Yeah.
until like year 2 and year 3, year 4. This is my
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
4th year now, I think.
I think year 2 is when I found consistency, and year 3 was profitability. And now year 4, just I'm gonna ride this thing out.
The good thing is that I saw my year 3, 3 and 4 on stream. Well, 1, 2, 3. How many years do I have? 5 years technically, right? Because 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like you see the last 3 years on stream. Yes, I've seen the journey every day. Was you over risking your first year? Yeah, over risking, over trading, all of that. Like that's why people blow their accounts. Like it's funny because like people know why they blow their accounts, but they still can't get over it. They still feel that greed. They still feel like they have to overtrade and over leverage. Like you know why you're losing your accounts, right? You know why you're blowing your accounts. You know that's due to you with lack of discipline, not sticking to good risk management, right? You over leveraging, you over trading, you revenge trading, going off of your emotions instead of your actual off of your logical decisions, right? Off of having a playbook. Like you know why you're losing. But I think something that helps you, you know what helps you the most? Having a playbook. Getting a playbook, a free one, controlfx.com, or downloading this playbook for free, and then making it your own playbook in a way by eliminating things that you don't like, and adding things that you do like, to the playbook, to your own playbook. But the thing about the playbook is that it takes time. Like you can't make this overnight. You can't just sit there and start making shit up overnight and saying, yeah, you know, I sample sized this last night during Asian session and it's enough data for me. No, you need years and months spent on this. But once you have this is all you care for, because this is all you look at. You're always gonna be looking at these setups and only these setups. You won't care for what he says, she says out there. This is all you care for. Your playbook. And this is all you're going to follow. And this helps you stay disciplined. But you need to form your own playbook. Once you have that, you'll be on the right path. A better path. You won't get lucky on trades. You'll have actually high quality trades that you would take on an everyday basis. Why are you being attacked? Why are you being attacked? What up, Secret Chef?
Guys, I know it's early and your fingers aren't fucking moving and shit, but you can click a button, right? Drop a like, sub to the channel. It's been a great fucking year so far, so keep showing up. By the end of this year, all 2,000 of you, or all 1,200 of you, should be well on your way out of poverty. All of you. By the end of this year, by 2024, you guys, there shouldn't be a single RR question.
And yo, if it's not money
this year,
if it's not money poverty, it's gonna be mindset poverty at least. Yo, Secret Chef, I just had to use it as an example. I had to educate people. Like I just had to educate people. Like
Education is important.
what I even say. You know, I just had to educate. Cause you said the top was 1914, and I was like, well, the point of it was to say like not that you were wrong, but just to say like, yeah, like you should, like in general, like speaking in general, like you should be a bandwagon when it comes to the charts. Follow a trend until it breaks, and not just predict the top and the bottom, because there's never really a top and a bottom.
People don't understand the idea of perspective, and that what you say is only your opinion and only your perspective on things, right? So they're gonna be like, oh, if I think this way, then this must be the only way, and it's the right way because I'm the one that thinks like that. And then that's their whole attitude, right? Then like if you're not thinking on their level, then
You're wrong.
You're wrong. And now their whole attitude to everybody everywhere in life, like they'll go into a grocery store and be like, oh damn, this bread's expensive. No, it's not. You're wrong. Nah, it's all perspective. What you mean? It could be expensive to you, it could be cheap to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but no, everyone's wrong now. Now, like if you're not agreeing with the
what's that called? Like how would you describe something like that? What?
If they do it on purpose, they're playing devil's advocate. But if they're doing it and not realizing it, they're just fucking obtuse, right? They're very close-minded. Don't be obtuse. Don't be the warden from Shawshank Redemption, all right? Be the guy that escaped the jail, that escaped the Matrix. Don't be the warden that tells everybody their opinion is wrong, right? Be the guy that crawled through, 10 miles of sewer.
Someone said narcissist.
Yeah, narcissistic personality. Yeah.
Just be open to things, open to learn new things. Just drop the ego. That's what it is, really. It's all ego, man. It's all ego. Like when you get into training, you gotta stop the ego. You gotta just drop it. It doesn't work. It never works. You market demon.
What are your views on Andrew Tate being locked up?
I'm locked up.
Really irrelevant here.
I'm locked up. Let's go.
I got sour diesels today. Sour diesels. Hold on. Chat. You know what? Today, I bought you guys some flowers. Here.
Hey, this is a 13. Kids are simple run 13 in this chat.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I knew.
Hey, this is my medication. If I could bring out a Tylenol out here.
All right.
Straight up, prescribed by the doctor. I ain't playing.
That's funny.
I'm gonna show you an aspirin. You're gonna be like, whoa, hey, you got a prescription for that? Show me a script.
All right, I like the recovery. I was just testing you. No, I was testing you.
Bro, this shit is prescribed by the doctor. If anything, I give him the doctor's name. That's why I can't take a drug test. I pee in a cup and my fucking doctor's name just comes out. Yo, I need somebody to edit that video that I have with the guy from jail that I picked up and drove to work or to get a job.
Oh, you picked him up by the bootstraps.
I did.
So what's he doing now, though? What's he doing now?
Yo, I gave him he didn't have a phone number. I was like, give me your phone number because I'm gonna try to help you out. I want to get in contact with you and try to, that would be great content, right? That would be like perfect. And then I could get all these people going, oh, you're doing it for the gram. Yeah. But
how fucking yeah I am, man.
Yeah. But it was going to be a good video. It wasn't going to be for me, right? It was still going to do good for the guy. It was going to be good for the gram.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, both you guys win, right? That's all that matters.
At the end of the day, everybody wins because now you guys hear the story. Now maybe the word spreads. Maybe other people can, help him out. Maybe he does really good work or something, maybe And I don't know. He's a pro at something, and I don't know. So I gave him my number. He didn't have a phone. He's like, yo, when I actually get on my feet, I'll call you up. So
Yeah.
I hope he reaches out to me, because then I'm gonna put him on. That'd be great.
He calls and
Ex-murderer
Wix
from
looks at
jail.
the phone. It's like, what the fuck's this number? Decline.
I just hope he don't call me from jail like, yo, guy, I need you to bail me out.
Remember when you said you'd help me out? I need help.
That's not what I meant.
I did it again. Yeah.
So I got that video. I need someone to edit it.
Send it to an editor. You know how to edit, right, Wix?
I got you.
I know how to edit. But do I really want to spend my time being creative?
Well, you spend your time figuring out how to work the charts, so might as well spend time figuring out how to work out.
I don't spend my time figuring out the charts. This is second nature at this point, right?
Yeah,
Editing is not second nature.
You know what it is, man? Once you get a viral video, you will know how it feel. You'd be like, okay, I edited this video, it paid off.
I edited a Wix Wisdom 2 and 3 in InShot on my cell phone.
Yeah, but like the reason why you might not be motivated to do it again is because like it didn't like go viral or anything. But if it goes viral, it might be worth your time, because that one video will last you for a good year and a half of just reposting subs, whatever it is, clips out there.
That reminds me, I'm gonna repost the milk video today.
You know a good bot coder? No, to be honest, I don't know much about. There's a lot of MT5 coders out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can find one easily on like forexfactor.com or just like not even Fiverr, but you really have to find someone that works with your style or whatever it is that you're looking for. I'm not sure what you're doing, but because at one point I had this idea and I was looking for coders too for MT5, MT4, but I never went through with it. So just ask ChatGPT to code for you. It would actually code for you.
Oh, good idea.
I did coding for like a good 3 weeks in high school. Not high school, high school and a semester in high school and a semester in college, but it wasn't that fun. So sometimes we don't know that we have a greedy sentiment or that ego. Just when we drop the sentiment, we know what we had it, and things start to make sense. Correct.
How do you trust six-figure on broker like Blueberry, who's market maker A plus B hybrid book, which gold is example of fixed spread? I think gold, what? Which gold is an example? You mean commission?
Huh?
I think he means he doesn't trust Blueberry because they don't take your commissions.
Well, they take commissions on other pairs. I think they don't take commissions on gold. I think I asked Ted about it too. He said because they probably just use it to bring people in. It's like, oh, no spreads for gold, cool, but you got spreads for other pairs. It's just metals, you don't got spreads.
Gold spread fixed, not floating. Yeah, I don't know. It's not fixed, it's changes, right? Your spread's changing.
Yeah, 0.9, it's moving. 0.9, 0.13.
What you talking about?
0.12 or 1.2, 0.9.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're talking about commissions, I'm sure they make it up in commissions on other things.
Spreads on gold is pretty normal, just like same spreads they had on Vantage FX, same spreads they got on IC markets for gold. Can you explain more in details how you find how you determine the range for closures? Sometimes I see support and resistance how it's different from the past 2-3 days. And now it's different. The past 2 days kind of yeah. So like range 1 would just be like your, so for instance, like this is your range 1 maybe, right? This is your support. This is your resistance. This is your range 1, and then like you form a new resistance up here. Obviously, once you break out the previous resistance, that's a support. So this would be your range 2, range 1, range 2, right? So, or vice versa, range 1, range 2, and this is your range 2 breakout below here for sells. It's just like whenever you form a new range is when that's your new range, right? That's your range 1, that's your range 2, etc. May look at GJ, please. Regards. I think I said buys above for GJ, right? Above 160. But I think I said you need a support form somewhere at like 160.025 first. Yeah, gold didn't do anything here too, man. Chat. Gold just kind of closed. It kind of just closed bullish here, right? Support at a 1926.500. Like it didn't really like the previous candle closed nicely back into the range and anticipating volume, but this candle never flipped bearish and drove. Like it just kind of hovered there. Like there's not much you can do here really. Like I'm looking at news here too, and I don't think you have news at all. You don't have USD news until maybe 10. You may see some volume out like later on, but this hourly candle on gold is a New York open, and if we don't move, you may just start to see it hover until maybe 9, even 10.
Need something to close outside the range.
We'll see. We'll see how the next couple like count closures look, but looking a little dry right now. Looking like dry salmon.
What?
Dry salmon. You ever had dry salmon?
I mean, no, I try to avoid it when it's dry. I just make it moist. You know what you do? You grab a lemon, cut it in half, and go.
Dry sour salmon.
No, when I cook salmon, I make little like slices in it, and I'll stuff it with lemons. And then once it's done, and I take it out of the oven, I just squeeze a whole lemon out on it, and then it's just, if it has, because I'm not big on like the really fishy taste, but if you get like the Atlantic salmon, not the farm raised one, it's got more of a fishy taste, so I just kill it with the lemons.
Depends how fresh it is. You live by the coast though, right? I mean, you live...
Yeah, no, it's always fresh. It's just if you get a real, ocean or sea salmon versus like grown salmon, it's even different colors, and it's just different, tastes different. It's got different nutritional values. So, oh, kids going to school. Hold on.
Bro, I'm gonna go buy it. So we have some volume here. I've been in so much time fucking goes range and we think buy or sell. When it's in the range, when you gotta ask like if it's buy or sell and it's in a range, just don't touch it. Like why are you in a buy? Or why are you in a sell right now? Just wait for the breakout, right? Because it's gonna keep hovering between 1931 to 1926 until it breaks out. And that's why I got my levels the way they are right now. I'm looking for sells below 1926 and buys above 1931 or 1932, right? Which the last trade based on the 15, no, it's based on the 5. Like we took a trade during New York session yesterday. Took these buys up here. Closed that. And then took another buy later on from here. And closed that. So. Yeah. Can take a look at my trade and tell me what we're wrong? Sure. Yo, Nav, you sent a chart, you said? In charts for stream? Big shame. Wait, what? You got how many pips you got? You got like 20 pips there. Right? You got in from here 30 to here. I'm assuming like that's like 15 pips. Tap that resistance too. You're break even there, right? I'm pretty sure you're break even there. Big shame. What is this? Yeah, on buys there. Yeah, you see the reason the issue with buys here, right? The ones you took here is there was no support found here. Like you kind of came up. This is like Monday's trade. Tuesday's trade. Sorry, you kind of came up, didn't really create any type of support or range here. But now that you form support or range, if you break up, you'll see nice buys going up because you tend to see something like this form. You see price make its way up, maybe form a support here again, something like this. And then as it does that, you can look for buys going back up once you break above those ranges. Like so. But I think that was the issue with that trade. There's just no support here. It was kind of just like price came down and just created a high. Didn't really create any type of support or low to drive back up. It didn't really have a support. And you can't just expect it to just do this, right? Reverse off the rip. It's very rare you see this and then this. You usually see like this, and then like this, and then this, or like this, and then this, right? But it's very rare for you to see this and this in the markets. Very rare, unless it's in the mini range. Yeah, you don't want to be stuck in a position right now, chat. You really don't. You want to see direction first, right? And that's why I'm just kind of chilling here because there's not much I can do. How many candles at a certain price would you consider a support? There's no like certain amount of candles. It comes off of, like, for instance, when you look at like support form, right? You're not counting candles like you need 5 to 10 candles before you form support. It's kind of just going based off of structure and levels you're respecting. For instance, like this right here, you had one rejection here, more rejections here, right? So you understand that this is a level that price has never closed below before. So you understand if you were to close below there, there's a high chance price can come down. But how do you know which close is good enough, right? And that's when it comes down to understanding structure. Because for instance, like this right here, I wouldn't have taken a sell here if we closed below. But I would have waited for some type of resistance to form, which you did create. And then once you form that resistance and then you come back down again to close below, I'll take my sells coming down, right? Because that was a similar situation to what happened last night during Asian, where you kind of had this support form, right here. This support formed again. This thing closed below, yeah. However, you had no resistance being created here. You kind of just closed below, right. Didn't create a resistance. You came all the way back up, create a resistance, and then once you closed below, that was enough for you to drive down, right? Some could say that was the manipulation counter right there to spike out the whatever, the sellers, the buyers, whatever floats your boat. But all I know is that there was a range form there, and after that, it's bad for sells. So that's what I'm saying now. That you kind of have this formed already. You're kind of coming back down to retest the lows below 1926. It would be perfect. And I think Yes's buys, same thing yesterday too, during the New York session yesterday. Like this was not good enough for our buys yesterday, right here. So we had a resistance here off of price action yesterday. We had some type of resistance and range formed here. Form here. You can argue and say this thing closed above, right? But there was no support formed or anything here in this case. But the moment you had this closure above, you got support formed, and then above there were buys for us to go up. Or even like, sorry, no, my bad. That was a bad example. That was a confusing example. But like let's say here, for instance, right? Let's say you block out this noise right here, and instead of this thing closing above, you just had this. If we were to close above here off of this candle, I wouldn't take my buys. I know it didn't close above, I'm saying in general. If it did close above the range, I wouldn't take my buys there. I'll wait for some type of support form first. Either we form support coming down towards here, or we close above and form support down here to drive back up, because there'll be a range, right? It's either you form a range here to drive up, or you form a range up here to drive up. For instance, in this case, price didn't close obviously, but once it came up here again, perfect. Now I understand that you kind of form this range here. So once you close above here, that'll be valid for buys, and that's where we took buys yesterday from here, go up towards there. Same thing with the buys during late New York as well. After the stream, we didn't just take buys here, right? Because this is a closure above. We didn't take buys there because there was no support formed. We took buys once this formed, right? Once this range formed above this range here to drive up. Because that range formed could just be liquidity as well being grabbed, right? And that's why sometimes you guys might hear me say, yeah, chat, I'm waiting for us to tap into these levels first before we start to come back down in the range. It's like, it's not really a break and retest because you're not entering off a retest or anything. You're entering off the break again. It's like you're waiting for a range, you're waiting for a range to form basically. But if you look back, like if you look back at our losses from last year, chat, like we have a spreadsheet, right? And with the spreadsheet, it has like a record on it for last years and a half on stream. If you look back at our losses, you're gonna notice that a lot of losses come from that, not waiting for that structure to form. Like I took note of that last year. Where was it? Like for instance, like let's go to like maybe a random trade. Maybe I could find a perfect example. Let's go like this trade. August 29th. So August 29th, we took a trade here. 6 hour stream, 7 hour stream. Whoa. We took what did we take here? 3:30. Oh, this is the 24-hour stream. That's the bad example. Let's go somewhere else. Maybe here. This loss right here. 728. Wait, why is that another 12-hour stream? I'm confused. Why am I only going to 12-hour streams here? Hold on, let's go to here. 719. Okay, there we go. This is a normal stream. Where's the loss at? Like over time, like once you have a spreadsheet chat and you keep track of your trades, you tend to look back at them sometimes and notice like your losses, and they're very similar sometimes. And if they're very similar, that's when you start to eliminate those trades from your playbook. And that's how you improve as a trader. You can't just put it under a rug and say, yeah, markets manipulated me, right? You have to actually look back at them in depth. And that's what the spreadsheet's for. It shows everything's in detail in a spreadsheet. So why do we take a sell here again? This is the onion. The onion is a little different. The onion can't really explain as much. I'm looking for a breakout loss. Let's see. This is breakout. Okay, right here. 630. Let's go here. 7-6. July 6th, that loss. Go do anything? Oh yeah, it's coming down there. Nice. Yeah, like, I guess this is a good example here. Like you kind of just close below the range here. You didn't really form any type of resistance yet. Like I can't really see what's above here, but I'm assuming that it's just straight bearish candle pushes down. There's no like type of range formed. And in this case, I believe what happened here, if I'm not wrong here, from what I remember, this is from what, July 6th. From what I remember from this trade, I think what happened here was price ended up coming down later on, but it created a range here first. Like this is the range that it created, and then once it broke below there, it came down because there's no range prior to that. It was just straight bearish candles coming down, right? And you need some type of structure first to form. And I guess that's what happened. Yeah, price started to range a bit, and then it made its way down later on. That was a push down, but it kind of formed this first right here, and then once it broke below there, I guess that was your indication of drive.
Yeah, Marcos was on stream. What is this, quarter 3?
Fucking, I don't know.
Oh, Q2, I see it.
Yeah. This one played off, right? Yeah, I don't play through.
Ooh,
Yeah.
where's Ifty? Haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute since FT came here.
Is Ifty a homie like outside of trading?
I don't know him in real life, no, but I met him through live streams.
Honestly, I think when I came on, you already knew him. I think, or he was on your in your group or something in your
'Cause
Telegram.
he came before you.
Yeah, he was here when there was really little viewers, like 20 viewers,
Oh,
10
yeah.
viewers.
5 minutes for comics. Yeah, he's been here since I had like 10 years. He's been an OG supporter. He's a cool guy. Yeah, if he comes, but he's busy with his kids and stuff, I guess. Like, he's work too sometimes. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Does it show the same triangle pattern? Like, bro, what do you want me to tell you? I don't. You spammed that question 1,000 times. You know, if you answered it once, maybe, you know, I can. But you spammed that question 1,000 times, man. Like, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times, man? Really?
12 timeouts.
12 timeouts just to ask, is it the same triangle that I don't look at? If you think it's a descending triangle, then it is a descending triangle, right? But that's your analysis, right? You have to know what
Is it
a descending I don't know what the descending triangle is. I don't trade patterns, right? But if you see the same triangle, then yeah, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, chat, is this a closure below the range? Like, is this a seller replay here? Is this a seller play? Like, I'll make the decision if it's a seller play, if it's part of my plan, right?
Does it show the M pattern? It shows the M4 pattern.
You're better off saying a chart in the Discord though, and then just asking the question there. Oh. King Visions? Yeah, you're an OG. King Visions and the regular guy. I don't know if he still watches my streams, but the regular guy was OG too.
Anyone been here for more than a year? A lot of people have been here for a couple of years, 2 years. There's people here since 2021, 2020.
We've been streaming for a minute. Oh, that's you? Yo, you're the regular guy. Okay, cool. Cool. What's the celery? Just this right here. Where is it? This is a seller, I think. Support form, we closed above. Like, the sellers we took yesterday, basically. We took the but instead of taking the celery, we took the onion or the closure above. So we had resistance. You close above. I said no, don't take buys just yet. You need that bearish candle form to create that support, and then once you close above, that's your range form, and you can take buys above, right? And that's what we took buys on gold yesterday. It was based off of that. The celery is more so just the buy stop and the break it highs after you form that support. Like, this is a celery, for instance. If you like close below the range here like this, and the next candle decides to make its way down, but closes to respect and support, like, very key. It has to respect that support.
I think
if
it's
it
the
does
same
that,
person that asked yesterday.
And then you come back down and break the lows, you drive through. That's a celery play.
Yo, pause that. Pause it right there. Go back to my stream.
Oh,
that
exactly.
explanation
You asked the same thing.
and that picture and the support and resistance are identical. I think even our wording was identical. Go back to my stream. Yeah. There's a point.
Oh, we have comments.
At the
Hold
end
on.
of the stream.
I got lock it in here.
2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. If
You have a lot. You have some decent volume here. And you got some comics open here too, and you have the break of the 4 lows here, so expect something decent maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we get positions at 825.
Oh yeah, the question yesterday was, what's the difference between the celery and the Wix special?
It's Don copying weed, man. Yes and no. I'm Wixon's favorite student. I mean, Wixon's best
He's definitely
student.
not my favorite student.
I'm his
but
best.
He's
I'm
my
Wixon's
number one.
best student.
I had
As
more
another-
favorite students. Wix 12 I like more than Don.
I'm Wixon's number 1 student. And trace taken? No, sir. Trace taking in the bottom right. So right now, no.
He's not really in my class though. I'm more of a guidance counselor. He goes to my office when his teacher kicks him out.
Really?
Yeah, word. Stop being a bad apple, Don.
All right, you have comics open here. It looks like this 15 has closed bearish, and this 5 has could see some volume here. The breakout lows may see a push down here, but you really gotta close below here. So I can see this coming. I can see us coming down towards 1926, 542. But like the question that's not the question right now. The question is what happens below there. Like, are we gonna close below there? That's where you're asking yourself. You're not looking to catch this piece. You don't care for this piece. You care for if we close below. So this is the Vaughn for comics, and with price action, it looks like you maybe could drop down, but can comics drive you down enough to close below, or will it just reject the support and just make its way back up here? But it looks a little dry, not gonna lie. It looks like dry salmon with no lime squeeze.
You got a dub yesterday, huh? The Leafs won?
Yep, I was
Incredible.
there. I saw the Leafs hit the post 1,000 times on my end.
Well, that was a dope view, the one I saw you
Yeah,
post
that was
right
my
behind the
favorite
net.
seat. I sat next to the bench.
Yo, tell me every slap shot, everybody ducks. Be like, holy shit, it's coming.
I sat everywhere. I think that's the best seat, man. Like behind the goalies, I think it's the best seat. I literally sat everywhere.
And it was wild because people were yelling, because right behind the goal is like, people are really cheering for that goal.
Yeah.
They're really cheering. Yeah, those are shitty seats right
Like
there.
this is the worst
That
seat.
was a
Like,
good seat.
okay, it's not the worst seat, but like sitting in the middle, like people think this is the best seat. It's not the best seat.
You're not part of the action.
Yeah, you're just in the middle neutral zone. Like you look left and right, you get the good view. It's like a TV view, but it's not like even the bench seat. This seat, you're a part of the action kinda, but I'd rather sit behind it because you can't see the speed of the puck going. Like it's hard. It's when you look at it from like coming directly at you, you see how fast it's actually coming. And the hits and shit.
I think the penalty box was
Even
pretty dope.
this seat, bro, like the bench, like I sat next to the bench. Like this wasn't even like, it was a terrible seat, but it was a good experience.
This is my favorite one right here. When you're ice level.
You can't see shit. I was looking at the TV most of the time. My neck was hurting.
Well, that makes sense. You don't have to turn left and right when you're sitting behind the goal. You just look straight and you see the whole ice.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Go will go up or go down today, Don. Go will go up and it will go down today. You just gotta wait for a closure. Great game, I know. You ever seen a fight? Yeah, all the time. All the time. Do you make more on YouTube? You think I make I make this much on YouTube? I don't even make this much on YouTube in 10 years. Well, with my current situation on YouTube, like I don't got millions of subscribers. Like I maybe make like $800 per month on YouTube.
How much?
$800, 1,000 per month
it?
on YouTube. Yeah,
That's it?
like, I don't make anything on YouTube. Like I make money on YouTube, but like not like it's good, but it's not like anything. Like it's not trading money. It's not like.
I think YouTube paid me like $200 last month. Oh shit.
Why do y'all answer the same question? Oh, ask chat. Ask chat why do y'all ask the same question. I try to answer new questions, but there's no new questions. There's just the same questions, you know? You want to go to a boxing match? Me too. Yo, when Ryan Garcia fights Tank, where's that fight in? LA? I might pull up. Vegas or something? I'm gonna pull up to that fight. Tank versus Ryan Garcia. Oh man, that's gonna be a good fight. Better not be a first round knockout. You got Ryan. Yo, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be like the most anticipated fight since like fucking Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao. But it's not even gonna be close in terms of numbers. Obviously, the Floyd fight is way bigger, but like we haven't had anything too crazy. Tank, I think Tank might take it. Yeah. Are Chase Collins Hill's channel? Yes. 95% of them are. Tank gonna kill him. Wait, where's the fight? Vegas? I didn't see. What did chat say? Where's the fight? Oh, definitely Vegas. You watch UFC? Sometimes, not really. Like, I don't keep up.
You know what? I would not mind buys. Where are you looking for buys?
I am looking for buys. Well, right now I got above 31. I'm assuming 31. That if you close above, you can create a range. 7. So it's gonna be above 32 probably. Because like you close above there, you create support in this area. Above here, you take buys. Yeah, above 31, I'll say. 32.
I love how all of last year I spent telling you, you know what I want to see here? And now you're looking for the Wick special outside the range.
I mean, the Wick special, like, look at our win rate last year in the Wick special. I don't think we even, like, we took maybe one loss at the Wick special.
Yeah.
Last year on stream, let's see.
But the thing is, no, the celery wasn't as profitable, but it has to be the celery, the Wick special.
Like, we had a 91.67% win rate on stream last year with the celery. Pretty efficient if you ask me, huh?
I say it all the time. You know what I'm looking for here?
Huh.
I think that's how the name came about, the Wick special.
Yeah.
Would fall in line with the daily. Problem is it's already Friday. How are we gonna finish off? How's the week gonna end?
Oh, the playbook helped you? You're quizzing yourself on your own playbook? That's good. That's what you want to do, though. Not a lot of people in the industry talk about playbook and having a plan like that. They talk about having a plan, but it's very vague, right? Like, what does having a plan even mean?
Yeah,
like,
people don't
guide me to having a plan. Like, guide me to what that is. Don't just say, have a plan, be disciplined. Like, you hear the same shit on Instagram every fucking day, chat, and, like, it's nothing new.
Like, even when they do have a plan, their plan is like, I'm going to trade GJ and gold. I'm going to trade at this time. I'm going to take one position or two trades a session. Like, that's not a plan. The plan is how you're going to approach the trade, under what conditions you're going to enter, what will be your indicators that you need to manage risk, what indications will you listen to manage risk, and at which points will you manage risk and be okay with leaving the trade. Like, all of that has to be planned out before you enter the trade. What candle will you need to see print? Like, all of that is your plan. Your plan is not when you're going to trade, what you're going to trade. And people will write that and they'll put it in front of them on a wall. And like, but you can't remember what time you're going to fucking trade and what pair you're going to trade. You don't need that shit on a wall or on a fucking mat in front of you, or what pair you're going to trade.
You need a playbook.
You need a playbook. You need to know what candles you're going to look for. You're going to need to know which levels you're going to look for. You're going to need to know where you're going to manage risk and how you're going to manage it, right? And then you're going to need to know, after the trade's over, is how you're going to break that down, how you're going to process everything that just happened, and how you're going to leave that out to go to the next trade. That's your fucking plan.
Flip it and
People will
ship
put
it.
fucking London 1 to 4 a.m. on their bruh. You're taking up real estate on your wall with insignificant shit.
Nah, it's true though. That is true. Oh man.
What's that? My plan? Yeah.
Like, how many times have you guys taken a course and the course has been like, here's how you use this Fibonacci's. Here's how you use this support resistance. Here's how you use this trend lines. Then at the end of it, you're like, okay, I know how to use these things, but how do I put these things together?
What
And
am I gonna
that's
do?
when people like, that's very vague, right? It doesn't teach you anything. It just kind of like, here's this, here's that, here's that. Now you're on your own. Like, bro, I could have got these tools from anywhere else.
I want my money back.
Yeah, like no courses actually teach you like, okay, this is what you do. Wait for this session, wait for this candle closure. Why this is key, why this is not key, why this time is key, why, you know, like no one really, not a lot of people teach that on social media especially. So you gotta kind of find a good mix or find someone that does that for you. And that's what I try to do here, because like, why do you guys think I started streaming? Because when I first started trading, no one taught me that stuff. Like no one, it was just very vague, and there was a missing gap in the industry, and I want to fill that missing gap, right? And that's why it's very key. Like I try to answer a lot of questions, and like the odd in and outs of my strategy, because I know how it feels to kind of.
Yeah, it'll help you guys create your own plan.
Yeah, but the whole fucking wall thing, like trading times, 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. London session. It's a good reminder, yeah, but it doesn't really like help you. Like it does, but it doesn't really help. Like, what are you gonna do during the volume times though? Like, what about the volume times? What's gonna happen during the volume times?
You guys got to break out of the mold that you were molded into. I don't know. Someone's like put this into your. It's not like you came to Forex and you were like, oh, so this is what I got to look for. I got to look for a pair. I got to look at the times. No, this is just something you've heard and or someone you listen to and they've molded you this way. Break out of this fucking mold that you were molded into, and yo, be you, not what somebody told you to be or what somebody, right? Use your head, use logic. Like people tend to throw logic out the window when when they hear something from other people. It's just, oh, that's what it is. Fuck logic. It's just easier to listen and follow
Than
than to learn and learn and understand exactly on your own. Yeah, the sooner you break out of that mold, the sooner you can start building your own strategy and start building yourself, your own character.
The candlestick Bible. The Bible stick candle.
Bible stick candle.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. I think half the viewers here are actually here to learn, and half the viewers here are actually here to just take trades. I get that. Maybe like 10% here just support and not do either, but yeah, definitely though, because half the viewers here don't care for what we gotta say. It's just like the moment they hear guys, I got a buy stop here, guys, got a sell stop here, the eyes lit up like a French bulldog that sees chicken for the first time, and they're like, yo, where's the buy stop? It's my time to shine. They start just taking positions. The thing goes in drawdown. They're like, man, look, I should not have taken this trade, bro. Like, this guy's garbage. Like, why don't you watch this guy stream every day? And he goes in profit, and they're like, yo, this guy's the GOAT, man. Da, 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 da. Like, they're running on highs and lows every day. Like, they degens, just straight up degens. He's laughing because you guys know it's true, huh?
maybe.
Yes, though, it's true. That's how some of you guys are, though. I hate when people use the terms like you're the goat down, blah blah blah, like because they're the same people to be very emotional when things are in drawdown. The same people.
Yeah. But I stopped activated instantly 150 heart rate.
Dun, 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 dun. The people who actually here learn though, respects to you guys, like, because like you know when I'm in a trade, your heart rate isn't going like 1 to 100. Your heart rate is just kind of like you know what we're kind of looking for. You know what we're kind of doing, right? And you're here for a reason. You're here to actually get better and improve. Yeah, for real. Fake it till you make it. If you're not disciplined, fake the discipline. Like
It'll build some.
it will build some discipline. If you fake the discipline, like if you're not disciplined at all in your life, but just pretend to be disciplined on stream or when you're trading, you'll eventually be disciplined.
What do they say that it takes 2 weeks to
But I
form
have
a
it. I
habit?
think it's 3
20,
weeks.
21 days.
Yeah.
21 days, yeah.
Well, roughly on average. So yeah. Build your habit, fake it for 3 weeks, and then it's just gonna be part of you. And you're not gonna need no faking it. It's just gonna become a habit.
Oh, closure.
Nice.
8:35, right on the dot, huh? Breaking the 4-hour lows here. Okay, cool. So we have 4 minutes left for a closure, chat. If you waited all morning and this thing drives down now towards 22, 23, and you don't get a closure,
we do not care.
then that's just what it is. You can't get mad. You can't get sad. You can't get emotional. But if it closes in 3 minutes here, I will enter. If it does not and it just drives straight down here and I miss it on whatever 40 pips here, then it is what it is. Wasn't my trade. Didn't miss the move. You really need to close below here to indicate. Because for all we know, man, this thing could do what this discount did at one point, what this discount did at one point, what these counts did at one point, right? So make sure you actually close. And then look left.
If you look at...
Okay, Wix, I see you. If you look at this, you're looking at this to mirror this. Okay, I know, man. I got you, Wix Lad. I got you. You're gonna say the exact same thing.
Yo, this shit is getting ridiculous.
I got you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're gonna say this, right? The last one you closed below the range here,
But,
you were able to drive down.
yeah, whatever, bro.
And you should be able to respect these highs here. Yeah.
Like I said, he's my #1 student, chat.
Yep. Wix Lad's #1 student. Look. If you got emotional and it didn't close below the range line, like, fuck, man, I should have listened to that guy. Why didn't I listen? You really need a closure here, chat. You really need a closure. Because now you're asking yourself, is it going to close below now? Now you got to sit through the drawdown and wait 2.5 minutes of not knowing how the account is going to close. And you're just like, damn, I should have waited for a closure, shouldn't I?
Stop order activated. Where did you have a stop? We're not in.
Yeah, no one's in here. Unless you're in. If you're in, then you're in. You know, that's your trade. I'm looking, how big are stops here? If it closes below yours, 34 pips.
Solid 5-minute range.
A minute and a half for a closure. Time to lock it in, guys. We might get a trade after all. What's your target again? I mean, you can probably mirror 19. I know we're in this zone, honestly, like 21, 19-ish levels. Yeah, your music was banging yesterday. That was Hero's Hella, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about no, we need like intense music, you know, like when crazy shit happens in like Lord of the Rings or something. We need some crazy shit here.
You can sing it first.
Just to raise the heart rate.
You want to raise the heart rate? Go into 1 minute chart. All right, 35 seconds. Can you close below yours? The Rangers.
I'm at 72 beats.
I'm at 40 beats.
Damn. You even alive?
Kidding. 40
Somebody
beats
send
is
an
not
ambulance
good.
to Don's house right now, please, because
Yep, 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 yep. Wow, 4 has all that clean traffic to drop down. 1 hour as well.
playing the Michael Jordan theme song. Oh, I'm gonna put that on my thing, the Bulls thing, the entrance when the Bulls used to walk into the arena. Boom, I'm in.
Yes, sir. Chat. Gone sells here off of that candle flip. We actually might have a position here, chat, where a situation here where we may be able to have a second position, maybe even two. Because if we come up to like 26 and then a close bearish like here later on or something, or maybe come up to like 27, I may look to add a position anywhere in this range here. 28, 27-ish. That's if price comes up today, right? But you can have a sell stop on the flip, or you can have a execution on the flip here. I'm just gonna give my channel the sell stop because I haven't really been able to type it out. 25.61 or 25.52.
Did you get entry 2570?
Yeah, 25.70. That's my entry.
I got you. At 25.99.
Nice.
Ooh, I got 9.5.
Yeah, if it comes up to like 27 here, I'll look to add a position there with the same stops. Let me just put this on my screen here. Gone sells there. Stop loss is above your chat. Above is 1929 724. Target is somewhere at 21.952. I think I put 21 in the channel, so anywhere in that zone. Yeah, if it comes up to like 27, I may look to add another position. I'll let you guys know, or obviously you guys will see when I'll do that. If you guys aren't in yet, I'll say just have a sell stop and a breakout of lows, because that's where we kind of entered. But yeah, closure below there. 1 hour is clean traffic. The 4 hour time frame broke the lows as well. Look at the 4 hour time frame, it broke the lows, so therefore you have clean traffic driving down to at least like 23, anywhere until 21-ish levels.
Every time frame is in our direction.
Yes. Only that's not the daily, but the daily, like if it were to break these highs here, you'll see the daily count kind of driving up, right? And then we can get buys above like 32 later.
But you also had the 4 hour close back in range and respect and break that support that respected. So you broke the previous 4 hour, which is a range too.
What am I doing here? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm placing stops. Where's my stop again? 29.74713. Yeah, we're only targeting like 21-ish levels, so 29.713. Cool.
Damn, Celsius gave flow right at 82 mil. It's crazy. I wonder if they're gonna pay it. Here you go, $82 million worth of Celsius.
1921, perfect. Is my thing there? Cool.
Very good, sir.
I see where I can look to add.
Below the most recent.
I'm expecting this to be a top wick for the 5. Like the first 5, no top wick. We'll see. We may even be able to add on a breakout of lows again too, if it breaks the lows again. Because if it doesn't, then it doesn't, right? If it just drives up here and hits our stops, then you can't really manage our stops, obviously. But if it drives up like this, chat, later on, like let's say it drives up like this, closes above the range here, and then the next count like closes bearish here, but it doesn't close bearish like respecting, or it closes bearish respecting, and the next candle breaks the highs like this, I'll manage risk there. Just like yesterday's position where we were in a situation to manage risk, same situation. We kind of formed this, and the rear break at a little highs, they'll indicate that we're going to drive up and hit stops. So at that point, we manage risk. But if that doesn't happen, any given point can still flip bearish due to the 1 hour and 4 hours still being heavily bearish, right? So there's that. This right here is sells, breakout, first higher low. Nope, it was a flip initially, 5, 4, cool. And then this is the channel. $120, $123, 845, New York, gold, sells, breakout.
This 4 hour closes like this in the next 15 minutes. Next 4 hour has to make a top quick and then drive down. But this 4 hours needs to close bear.
Yeah, you have the 15 closure on gold. This is good. We have a pretty good stop, like pretty good stop in terms of like, yeah, if we actually do
if it hits our stop, that's the
yeah, if we break this highs, that's the 4 hour flips, yeah. Like stops in terms of like logical, it's pretty good. Where's your stop?
Same place you
yeah,
have
same
stop.
place, right? Yeah.
Same place, yeah, because that's really the most ideal stop, and it makes the most sense because anything above there, the range will get filled. Because on the higher time frames, you're starting to head on bullish. 4 hours flipping bullish with the bullish trend on a daily. But on the hourly, we respected the zone. We're breaking back down into a range.
Yeah, if it's 15 flips bearish, I'm looking to add a position here because like look at the 15 onion. 15 close bearish. You're assuming this to be the 5 top of the range here.
Wick.
So if this thing flips bearish, I may look to add a position like below like 27. If it doesn't flip, then it just drives up. We don't add, but this 15 flips bearish here, we may be in a situation to do so. And then what you'll see is this 15 likely come down, tap like 26 levels, and then you can kind of close out both positions, and they'll be in both in profit, or
Yeah,
they'll even out in profit. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you guys will see me do it in December. So I'm trying to explain to you guys how I'm gonna do it on stream, yeah, for you guys to kind of understand. Because look left there, you're kind of breaking into this range here, right?
we need some of these drawdowns in order to for you guys to see how to stack the positions or how we're stacking the positions.
So add a position there. Stops in the second position is obviously the same stop as our first position. Just be aware though, chat. Like again, you don't have to add a position here. For the spreadsheet, I'm still trying to figure out how it's gonna work. I'm likely gonna just add the first initial position only for the spreadsheet. Or I don't know, I'll figure it out. I don't know how to do that. That's why I haven't done it on stream yet, because I don't know how to add to the spreadsheet. But yeah, if the risk is too much for you or whatever it is for you, just don't enter again, right? Just
here's the thing: people entered full risk on the first position without expecting. So just realize what we're doing.
Yeah.
You drop a little bit of risk on your initial position, right? Because as it starts heading in your direction, eventually the second position will need to be added on, right? So you don't want to over risk by having now 2 positions, and there's a chance of having a third position, right? So just adjust your
third position, but yeah,
there's a chance you start breaking below that candle, right? Or closing really strong bearish on the 4 hour. So it's just overall, you don't have to enter third position, but if you're entering multiple positions, lower your risk on the initial position, just so you have room to add. So when you add, you're not at fucking 5 or 10% risk. This way, when you add already, you're at like 2 or 3. And that's it. Yeah, 1% of both positions combined is ideal.
Yeah, like my channel isn't in yet because we have a sell stop here. I think a lot of people have sell stops still because when we mag executed, it kind of just flip bullish, right? So at that point, you might as well wait until it comes back to break the lows, and that's why I just gave him a sell stop. But I wasn't able to react in time to give him like an actual market execution. You would prefer this candle to close bearish, right? Because like if this were to close bearish, it'll be like I think similar to the last 3 trades where we kind of had a range 1 here, and then as you form a range 1, you'll likely come back into the range here.
I don't expect us to retest the lows before the 4-hour, but I'd want a bearish 5.
I mean, I would expect this candle to come down to at least like 26.44, but at that point we'll be in profit, and we'll kind of close off both.
Yeah, well, the 4-hour needs to close bearish, right?
Yeah.
And it needs to close with a bottom wick, right? So that's why I'm not expecting it to fill this whole range down, but we got 10 minutes, 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, just be aware, chat, of 1926 level now, because, okay, so this candle closes bearish in the range, cool. So this next 5 after a form of resistance should be good to drive down now towards like 26.44. And as it does that, we should be in the profit areas. Yeah, 15 fill in the wick as well. But just be aware at these levels here, like this level here to the left here. Anywhere in that zone, you may reject. At that point, we look to potentially take profits and manage risk accordingly, all right? All right, coming down to those levels. You know what I'm going to do here, chat? If I could do it. Oh, wait. Never mind, I can't do it just yet. And
let's drive a little more.
Why couldn't I close off there? That's funny. I was gonna say I'm looking to close off and then wait for yeah, I'm probably gonna close off here. Like they kind of even out a break even and wait for this 4-hour close now. Because we entered there at like I think 10 minutes ago at what time was it? It was 8:40, right? But now that you have like you be aware of the support here to the left here. At this point, I would rather close out here. I understand that you could react here at this price point and wait for news, or not wait for news, sorry, wait for the 9 a.m. close at 4. So like pretty much like I think I'm pretty much closing a break even there, where I can maybe a pip or 2 in profit. And because I want to take off risk to add more risk at 9. And by adding more risk at 9, I mean like taking another position at 9, right? Once things are more aligned here. Because when you enter that 840, you're expecting that candle to push down for 9 to close. But if it's coming close to 9 here, you haven't pushed yet, you may see us just hover here for a bit until 9. So I'll wait for 9 and 10 minutes here. And at 9, I'll look to enter again, okay? But yeah, see like how like, for instance, in this situation, adding that second position here really helped us. And that's all I've been doing all December. Like if you guys look at the trades from December, it's really hard to explain on stream. This is like I think one of the couple first times we did it on stream, but a lot of times like that is normally what would happen to those trades. A lot of times they'll hit break even, or those second, third positions will kind of come back down towards the profit point and drive.
I closed break even in 16 on the second position.
Oh, nice.
I meant to close half there, but I accidentally closed full, so it's whatever. No big deal. Close full at 9.
That was a lovely second position, wasn't it? Like, just understand the 15 there in that case. The wick fill, chat. Like, we're looking at the 5 still. Like, we're looking at the 5-minute time frame. We're looking at the 15, the 30, the 1 hour. All these things into confirmation, and not just blind off of the 5, because like it's very hard to go off the 5. Like I even explained the range 1 fake out here. The 15 have no top wick, and that. Or the 5 have no top wick, and just creating a 5 top wick for that candle. All these things, just everything we learned throughout the years, just aligned in this situation here, right? It was just a perfect breakdown.
You just explained why he closed. Yeah. Literally, while he was closing it, he was explaining why. Yeah. It was up to you to either close or.
Yeah, like that first position, if you're in, obviously, like you probably want to close or break even by now. Like so, this is what I mean. Like on a spreadsheet, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because like a lot of people don't have second positions, and since I closed off to a break even, it's kind of hard to say like what I would have done on that first initial position, right? So like I don't know what to put in the spreadsheet now. Like that's the thing. That's why like it's hard for me to do on stream, because accounting that stuff to the spreadsheet is a little different, a little difficult. And I could account just both trades too, I guess. That'll work as well, but
W on
it's
the second
one
position.
overall trade. That's the thing, right?
Yeah, it's one position. I was gonna say W for me on the second position. It's one position really. It's one trade. It's risk management. This is how you're doing it on the 5 now, right? And if the 5's giving you more opportunity, you have to realize that now once you get break even on your first trade, the second trade just gave you an indication that it should come back down to those lows. So if you didn't drive initially, you can close out that first position once you get to the lows and still win your trade, right? So it's risk management. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the plan, right?
But
This is beautiful because we waited like, oh yeah, this should be part of the plan. Yeah, we waited all year for the chart to give us this trade because we haven't been able to get a trade where we pull back and we've been talking. Don and I've been talking about this. Like he's been telling me, oh,
I did this
really
all
got a chance
December.
to do it
Every day in December.
Yeah. This is what all of December was about, and all of a sudden in January we don't get these pullbacks and drawing a chance to stack positions, but because
We do, but just on stream, it's just hard to come across. Like it's gonna be new to them.
In Asian, when I took one position in Asian day before yesterday, and we took a W, there were chances to stack, right? And Don had 3 positions on that one, right? How do you get that across to you guys? You know?
Yeah. I'm trying to show.
Without the noise.
Yeah, was that your 100K trade you just passed?
Yep. Yep. Fuck, what's wrong with this stuff? There we go. Yeah. Like that was literally all December. If I can show you guys like all my trades in December, you guys will see what I mean.
Look right there, you have stack.
I'm trying to find a better example. Is this November? You know, we're going way too far back. Yeah, like this right here, this right here, these right here, these right here, these right. Oh, that was one trade. That was that right there.
That was
for
closing
instance,
partials, yeah.
This is the thing. This is a 15 though. I can't go into 5 and show you. But yeah, it's been that's all I've been doing. It's nothing new to me and like me and Wix. But to you guys it might be a little new and a little refreshment. But yeah, like this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here, right? Similar boat. You can't just add positions as like our time, like when you're assuming that this is gonna be the 15 top wick, 5 minutes, a 5-minute range 1 fake out, etc. Right? With experience, you kind of gain those things over time and gain confidence to enter off of those instead of waiting for the actual closure sometimes. But I think slowly and gradually, just like anything else, you guys will get a better understanding of it, a deeper understanding of it eventually. But yo, you should be out and about by now on that trade chat. Like, there's no reason for you not to. Right before be aware, you might pull back for 9 here. Just be aware, you have 3 minutes. You missed it, huh? If it was for 9, I think I would have left it. But 9 just kind of came.
It's gonna be a nice 4-hour closure though.
Yeah, because this 4-hour closure, I think it's a bearish close, right? And if it's closing bearish below here, you have some room to drop down towards 1920, 1921. I want this 5 to kind of come back up, give us more range, but if it doesn't, it's fine. So how do I put that in the spreadsheet now? Like, this is what I mean. Like, break even trade, like.
I think you just got to put in a second position. You got to do 2.
I think it would still be 1 because overall, yeah.
Because my plan was just always to like,
You should have entry type as 2 positions. Like, or you should have a column for
this spreadsheet was
how many
made,
positions were in that trade.
This spreadsheet was made for like us, like how we'd trade the last 3 years without adding positions. But now that we add positions, it's kind of like I can kind of have overall trade though, like break even or whatever, 3 pips, whatever it is, right?
Look, you could have another column that says yes or no for
Yeah, adding
added
positions.
trades, and if it's a yes, then you can have which positions you added. It should go into like the next.
Badger watching this like Badger's like, oh, you mean
Hold on, can you speak slower? What?
Wix is making trouble for real.
Come on, give us a bottom wick.
One loss, one win. Overall, it's a win though. Like the whole idea was like it's one trade.
One idea, yeah.
It's one idea. It's like it's not like because usually we'll have one idea for every trade, but this time we're adding positions to it to make back for that, to kind of come back because we knew that count was gonna come down to retest the lows again, and then that would break us even for like for both positions. Like that was the point of it, right? So like that's what I'm saying. Like it should be combined. And that's why I didn't want to like do it on stream. Like I can do this off stream all day. But when it's on stream, you get stuff like this that happens. It's just kind of like, it just doesn't make sense anymore. Like the whole spreadsheet it wasn't built for us to add positions, right? I mean, it is a gain, but like, you see what I mean now? It's like, it's a gain off of two positions. The thing. That's why I never want to do. It was hard for me to do it on stream because it's just so much noise and shit that doesn't really like matter. Or it's just gets confusing for a lot of people.
Hey, you gonna close here? Anytime?
What happened?
Are you still holding? I think K's still holding.
K. Okay, no, yo, you gotta stop hanging to my words, man. Like when I say like we knew it was gonna drive down, like you know what I mean. Like you know we're not the type to be like, yeah, we know this shit. Like bro, come on, give me a little room to breathe here. You know, I was saying in terms of like we knew it was gonna drive down in terms of like that kind of closed bearish, and that's like we add a position due to the fact that this 15 aligned with the 5. Like come on, bro, come on, don't do that to me right now, yo. You hang to every word that I say.
Below the range.
Yeah.
Where the 4-hour closed.
Oh man, chat. Yeah, you gotta stop hanging out to the words. No, like I meant like when I said like we knew it was gonna drop down, I didn't mean like we know it's gonna drop down. Like I said how, like in terms of like a vantage point, right? Like a vantage point with that bearish candle with that 15, there was a range for the drop down towards 1926, and that's why I said if you go back and watch the replay, when I said I was adding a position, I didn't say that I was going to hold until it comes back to the break-even point. I said it will probably come down towards 26. If you watch the replay, I said this. If it comes down towards 26, which means that first initial position will be in a loss, but the overall two positions will be in a win. When that were to happen, I will close off both in profit because they're both positions will be in profit afterwards, right? Like you guys just buy hair headsets, you know, put them on and fucking listen.
Go to the 4-hour.
Yo.
Go to the 4-hour.
Yo, what's up?
Close below here.
Yeah, I think the 4 closed below. Wait, no. I think I closed right at it.
No, I got it a little below. Just below. Problem is it closed below with no bottom wick. Or close not enough below with barely a bottom wick.
Hold on.
Zoom in, it's under.
Give me a second. Let me just do this. This and this. Yeah, you know, you can say it close below. I mean, you had this here as well. Yeah, it's slightly close below. I would expect the top wick though. You may see it tapping like back into the 28 levels, 26 levels, and then at that point, as if those bears look for more sells, but I think that should form like a 5-minute support somewhere, like at 23 to 25, and then from there we may see this thing kind of come down to retest the lows, like so. So if this for the form, cool. We'll look for positions, more positions.
W's, Carlo made it.
Yo, chat gets mad at us for winning nowadays too, huh? This is how it is.
The deal. Chat gets mad for everything.
Bro, chat gets mad for a win and just a perfect breakdown. Like, chat, you guys, man, are just, man,
monsters.
Actual monsters, bro. Actual demons, bro. Demons.
Demogorgons.
Hey, I got no problem not stacking positions ever on stream again. Just do it on stream for the channels.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, me and Wick talk about this all the time too. Like we knew that doing this would just create some type of chaos.
Open up
a different like lane that, to be honest, like doesn't affect like us, but it's just room wise, just throws people off, right? The record? Well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the spreadsheet. Like, I don't know.
At this point, just burn it.
It was break even for me. Like, I'm okay with putting a break even. I should know I lied. No. Since you guys get on me about, oh Dom, but that break even was 3 pips in negative, I can just easily put it as a win. But I'll put it as break even. It's a break even. It's break even. You know, $200 without commissions. Yeah, break even. Like, what made you decide mark execute or sell stop? When you're about to enter in a 5-minute. When I don't have time to add a sell stop, like on a breakout lows or a flip, I mark execute, right? But if I'm not able to mark execute, or if I have time to mark execute, like for instance, like a lot of people when I mark execute didn't have time to enter, or they had time to enter a sell stop because it came back up. You can add a sell stop where I entered initially first. The price drop down.
He didn't follow his initial plan closing me. What happened to B Robot in trading? Though, because you're fucking look.
Hold on. No.
You have to be dynamic in this, right? As you had candle sprint. You have to be aware of what's the time here. You have to be aware of how the 4 hours, the 1 hour is closing, and it just made sense. You can't as candle sprint, you get more info. So risk management, like I said, it's never static, it's dynamic, and with every candle closure and more data, you can manage risk according to how the candles print. And if you didn't reach there and you have 10 minutes till the 4 hour closes and you're already in profit, it's just logically, and it would make sense to close out there, and probability dictates that you should leave a bottom wick on the 4 hour and pull back on the next 4 hour. Just makes sense to wait and close. Go ahead, whatever. You got your hand up.
What was
Go
the
ahead, you can
question?
talk.
What was the question? You didn't follow my plan? Go back to the time. I said what I was gonna do. When I added the second position, I said what I was gonna do. Look, hold on. This is the first position, right? We added this. Let's watch a replay. Trying to figure out how it's gonna work. I'm likely gonna just add the first initial position only for the spreadsheet. Or I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know what to do yet. That's why I haven't done it on stream yet, because I don't know how to add to the spreadsheet. But
Went back to instant replay here.
yeah, the risk is too much for you. Or we gotta do it for you. We gotta do it.
Without expect on your initial position, right? Be added on. Chance of having.
But yeah,
There's you have to enter so you have risk positions.
yeah, because we have a sell stop here. I think a lot of people have sell stops still, because when we low. Okay, hold on, wait. Into the last 3 trades where we kind of had a range 1 here, and then as you form a range 1, you'll likely come back into the range here.
I don't expect us to retest.
But I would expect this count to come down to
4
here.
hours,
Listen, chat
5.
closely. I mean, I would expect this count to come down to at least like 26.44, but at that point we'll be in profit, and we kind of close off both. Yeah, you heard that? What did I say? 26.44, but that I'll wait for it to come down towards 26.44, and when it comes down to there, what would I do? At that point we'll be in profit. We'll be in profit, okay? And we kind of close off both. And we'll kind of close off both. You heard that? 26.44, but at that point we'll be in profit, and we kind of close off both. So that was my plan. That was my plan, and that's what I did. Came down to 26. What did I do? Close off both. Right? Came down exactly to 26.
Where he went back to New York on that one.
Had the room at the instant replay.
We had to check with New York on that one.
Nah, it's just chat. You guys just gotta, I don't know, relax or something, bro. But the single channel had a sell stop and didn't even catch it, because I since I didn't give a second, because I don't give second entries and thirds. Like I haven't figured it out yet as well. So like when I told him to delete the sell stops right before like this one got activated afterwards, so they never got in or anything. We'll get in our trade today, I'm pretty sure, but it's just a matter of this 4-hour candle here. It's creating a top wick here. I mean, you close below here, I guess we can get some more sells coming down, potentially.
Who threw the challenge flag on that one?
Yeah, I should have never threw a challenge flag.
Lost the timeout for sure.
Okay, so this I don't know. Like
I just like, nah, I don't want to do no work. Leave it as it is. Lost. But
you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna add it. I'm just gonna add it as 1 win and 1 loss, so chat can just have it as that, and then never do on stream again.
assholes.
Cause like it's just too confusing for people. I think it's just like people chat, like the chat just can't, like they can't handle like what it is. Cause like I don't know. It's just kind of hard to. It's not as chat can handle. It's kind of hard to like just explain in chat.
Hold them hostage. Hold them hostage. Word.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
There's gotta be.
I don't know what to do. Like,
there's gotta be a column that.
We don't have a column yet. It's a lot to like incorporate into the spreadsheet too.
An extra column?
Yeah.
Draw it.
So what was this? Negative
You can put like a number next to the trade or something. I don't know. Something that indicates this was multiple positions part of, and this was one position part of it. Multiples. You can show a loss and a win, but you can show that also this was an all one trade. So like you're gonna put them together right now, and can you write in there anywhere?
Oh, he has hedging. He said put hedging. Badger said add hedging, but
What
No, but you
about
gotta show.
It's not
There's gotta be
hedging.
a
Both
separate.
shorts, right?
Yeah, they're both
I'm
short.
just, I'm
There's
just
gotta
gonna
be
put
a.
it as like negative whatever, negative whatever, because
what if you just color coded the trades like the whole column so that way you know it's a stacked position.
No, bro. Look. If you have two trades next to each other, and let's say you put an X next to both of them somewhere in here in the column where you can just mark off an X or put a check mark, you'll know that those two trades were part of one position. Right?
845. Like yeah, combine. It's kind of hard to do on a spreadsheet. Like I don't know.
Why? You get an extra column, and all you gotta do is drop a check mark in there or a letter.
840.
An extra column is a lot to work with, because then you gotta calculate like.
No, it's gonna. You don't need to calculate it. There's no values there. It's just the check mark of if it was one position or not. Then you can see, oh, this loss and that win were part of one position because they're right next to each other. And then,
Okay, I got you.
We entered at 840, by the way.
Yeah, 840, 845, right?
and you should have two different colors. This way, you know that like tomorrow, if you stack trades again, that those stack trades weren't part of these stack trades. So you can switch out that now they're a different color. And then you can go back to the first color on the next trade. So just all you need is two colors. This way, you know.
By the way, that
These
second
two-
position was a 15, by the way, too. It was a 15 wick fill. I put it as a 15 wick fill. And it was the second position. Like 9.
+7.
Yeah,
Plus
so
8.
overall like plus 2 pips. I get it.
See, if you had a check mark to the right of both of them, now you know these two were together.
Me personally, I wouldn't take that type of I'm kidding. No, me personally, I would
It's not like
I would put it
GT.
as one. I would put it as one trade, but like if chat wants it as 2, I'll put it as 2. Just
Chat wants it. Chat's got it. God damn it.
2 things fast. A poll, yeah, but if we do a poll, I'm pretty sure majority will say add 2, but let's see.
Saying a democracy.
Okay, let's do a poll.
The-
What should
The
we
Democratical
do?
Republic here.
Add as 2 positions. Leave as 1 position.
Chat, think about the win rate. Just think about the win rate, chat.
Yo, how come when some guy gets slipped by 100 pips on stream, he doesn't say anything, huh?
Honestly, this wouldn't be a true reflection of the win rate. Because a 50-50 would bring the win rate down. But we didn't really lose, right? So
Let's do it. Let's go with the spreadsheet. Let's go with the poll for this one trade then. Cause I'm probably never doing this again on stream ever, chat. Like we're just gonna have one position from now on stream.
yeah, it's just gonna be Wix and Don smiling at each other and texting.
Yeah.
If you see us both on a cell phone, we're in 2 positions.
Yep.
Haha, they don't know. Haha. Haha.
RR. Hey, the R for that second trade was good though. That's not good. Let's see. I'll give this poll like maybe another 10 minutes, and then we'll go off of that. And then I'll probably never do it on stream again. I'll go based off the poll though, whatever the poll says, right? For this time.
Don't let them bully you into change. You are fine the way you are.
The thing is, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do with the spreadsheet in the first place, too, though. That's the problem with add positions.
What's the deal, Ruben?
So whenever you guys ask me to pass, well done, watch add positions. It's not because like I didn't know how. It's just because like, how am I gonna incorporate that stuff now?
Chat's really split down the middle on this one.
Yeah. But yeah, chat.
just want you to call it
We gotta
out.
make more positions here though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But no one said like, oh, nice breakdown, Don. None of that. None of that. Nice breakdown, Don. I like the way you broke down that 5-minute to 15 there, Don. That was a very lovely breakdown. None of that. Just straight cheese right after.
Word. It won. So you ain't gonna put that loss down? So you ain't gonna put down a position that lost? Man, fuck you. Of course he's gonna put it down.
How do you put a break even? Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is a win though.
Get a position here. Getting some closures.
Yeah. Let's see. Up. Let's see. You need some closures first. Yeah, you kind of came down great support, which is good. You close below 23, you should be good to drive through. Damn. You want to buy us, right? Oof. Yeah, I know. Go out himself and not broke it down even better. Hey, don't bring God into this.
It's not that I wanted, but okay. Yeah, I didn't expect the buys. I'm just
1 pip.
look at this 51.49. We gotta close the poll now. 400 votes.
Don, did I hear Kieran C make 100K a day? Yeah. Yeah.
Don had a really nice Christmas.
What day was it on again?
Like
22nd?
December 27.
27? Yep, I do.
Something like that.
You want to see it? Like literally, do you want to see it?
Oh, it's on
5-hour
video,
video.
that's right.
5-hour
It's a
video.
5-hour.
Here we go.
No, but the positions weren't for 5 hours. Go to the position.
Yo, this weekend chat, I'm gonna leave my stream running, and I'm just gonna have this running on stream for the whole weekend, and you guys can watch it. So yes, yo, Don, how are you in right now, Don? Aren't the markets closed? Add there, add there, add there, add so all of that there, draw down there. What's the drawdown there? Like, yeah, there, and
How much drawdown was there? Like 40?
yeah. So like for those that don't know, like what I did with the draw this day was it was a very special day. Well, not a special day in terms of like it was it was a bit different approach that day because as you can see, like this account has a withdrawal of 43,000, right? So I was gonna withdraw 40,000 that day off of this account. So I'm like, well, you know what? Pretty awkward day today. Let's just risk the 43,000 of that account, and then like, yeah, risk the 40,000 of that account, and that's what I did. Because if it hit stops or whatever, if I end up closing, I wouldn't have just withdrawn. I would just kept going as I would usually would. But yeah, that was the
He called me. He's like, yeah, I have 40K I could risk. So
yeah.
I was like, all right.
But I wanted to make sure I record it too on stream in case you guys say some stuff like you only win off stream or something, right? So I wanted to make sure I had it on video too. Upload on Discord. Discord cannot take that file size, man. Discord can't even take a 1-minute video.
I'm too big for Discord.
466 votes. Okay. Pretty 50-50 here.
Flipped. The candle flipped. The 2-position candle flipped.
Are you selling now? No. I'm waiting for a closure. Yeah, I think broke the highs, just flip bearish here. I'm looking for a closure below 23, 22 to come down. Wait, so where'd you close off that first position? Like those first ones? 25?
I closed at break even at 16. My entry was better than yours though. I had
Yeah.
2.5 pip better entry. 9.
I was like 7 pips away when I closed out the second.
It had volume. It had volume to fill the 15. Like you saw the 15 film, but I see your logic is,
A 9.
stone cold here. Solid.
I was looking at third position too off this 5 closure.
Yes.
But the 5 didn't close below for me. Like they closed right at it for me at the time. So I'm like, oh, I can't really add a position there.
If you had a close, if you drove below the 5 range on that candle and closed, you would have been a third position.
Yeah, and that position would have been.
And right now we would be talking about this till 11 a.m. Like we just ended about second position. You would be doing another poll. We'd have like no, be a ratchet time.
No, like, I don't even think if people are saying that it's just haters. Like I don't think it's haters. It's just like people that like I get it. Like I get it. That's why I fight harder for the community because chat wants transparency and that's what we try so hard to provide. But we try to provide it in it's where it makes sense for us all.
We take on all this heartache at the expense of transparency.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't think any other chat is this like. Bro, some guy got stuck 100 pips on stream. You guys didn't say a word. Went on like nothing happened. Nothing happened. Buy sell stops. News CPI. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I saw. No, like, hey Don, why'd you do that for?
Nobody complained. Nope. Nobody, nothing.
As long as they make back that right after. Amen.
Goat.
Goat status achieved.
Oh no, bro. It's not hate. It's just like,
What do you mean always hating on chat? I got your back.
Yeah, chat. You got your back. You're gonna start with the 4-0 bottom wick. Thinking about that is I'm assuming that if you because this is where the 4 close is, right? It's right at the 5-minute support. So like if you don't close below the 5-minute support, I would assume that the reason why we're not driving down is because you have no bottom wick.
No more range yet. But the 5 could still close below, and if it does, indication will drive down. See, that's why you're entering on the 5 now, because it's you can anticipate
higher time frames.
On the higher time frames. Oh. Well, the higher time frame move you can anticipate on the 5. So yeah, typically a better entry.
Harrison 2 giraffes fight. Paul, what you been seeing, bro? Talking about 2 giraffes here, 2 long neck giraffes. What you be seeing?
Paul, we've missed you. Come back to us. Who's Wix 10? You've been all these other people, Paul. You've been everyone else. Just be yourself, Paul. Be yourself. We need you back as yourself. No, Paul, you are you. Come back to us. I think he needs an intervention. Yo, let's get him a dog. Emotional support dog.
Yeah, where's the PC giveaway?
Let's get chat. Let's get chat an emotional support dog.
How do you how you handle pressure and emotions trading such a live stream? Yeah, so I was gonna tell you yesterday, man. During my trading test, I was nervous. Like I was shaking. Like I was fine driving there, driving back. I was perfectly fine. Like I've never been nervous driving ever. Like I've been highly confident driving. But on a test, I was nervous because I haven't been tested or anything in a minute, right? Like I just
knees weak, palms are sweaty.
Like, I was nervous, so obviously I passed it. But like I was saying, like yo, I haven't had that feeling, like because like that feeling, I could imagine traders in the exact same feeling when you're in a trade. For that one test during that 15-minute ride, all I was thinking was, wow, is this how the chat feels sometimes in the positions? Because I haven't felt this way like about trading in a minute. Like, I don't shit my pants in drawdown. Like I don't get nervous like that in drawdown, right? So I mean, it's just, I guess it's just practice. I mean, if I were to take that test 1,000 times, I'm pretty sure by the 1,000th time, I wouldn't have pressure. I wouldn't be nervous anymore. But obviously the first time I will be nervous. Just like trading, your first trade, you will be nervous. You see dollars floating, negative profit, floating
Did you
back and
tell your
forth.
instructor that he doesn't have to do this anymore? You can pick him up by the bootstraps.
Hey, my instructor was like, oh no, the examiner, she was not holding the oh shit handle though. So I think I did good. Yo, for real, the instructor was done. Yeah. Awake. How do you be so stoic? I don't know, man. You just gotta feel dead inside, you know? I'm kidding. Just enough reps, you know? Bro, so think about this way, man. When you imagine when you were a baby, right? When you were 1 year old, imagine the first time you woke up. You woke up crying with a bunch of emotions. Nowadays, when you wake up naturally.
He just
You just open your eyes and you just wake up. It's just what your life is. You just wake up, or you know, like be grateful to wake up, but like you just kind of
He just
wake up
read
naturally.
a lot of Marcus
time.
Aurelius, right?
Huh?
You read a lot of Marcus Aurelius.
What was that?
Marcus Aurelius, he was one of the greatest Stoics of all time.
Wrote
Wrote a lot of books.
Maybe you did.
Really profound shit.
Yeah, it's just kind of once you do it enough times, you start to feel a little numb doing it, which is a good thing. Right? Like when I first had 30 viewers on stream, I was shitting my pants. When I first had 1,000 viewers, I was shitting my pants. When I first had all-time viewers like 2.4, actually 2.4 viewers, I was not shitting my pants for some reason. I think it's because I don't look at my viewers. Like when I stream, I don't look at the viewer count. I don't know if you do, Vix, but I don't. I just pretend like I have 10 people watching me. But I think yeah, be like, yeah, be able to stay composed in many life situations too. Like even in real life too, in day-to-day situations, you have to always be able to kind of find a balance and stay composed. Yeah, like sometimes it's good to show your emotions, but a lot of times it's better just to kind of hold it down and not release that anger that you feel towards someone, because it doesn't really, like, think logically, it doesn't really help the situation or anything, right? Oh man, you might get a closure in 2 minutes here though. Nice. How big are stops? 28 pips, not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
You know what we're gonna do, Wix? We're gonna add 2 positions later, but only show the trading view screen.
I'm on it.
That's a good idea.
Matter of fact.
Stop showing the
see me on the
terminal
phone?
again.
Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, I always thought, like, what if I stop showing terminal one day, chat?
What happened? Don Blue's account?
No, I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking, like, what people will do. Like,
Devastated.
I mean, you can't say like Dom, but you never trade an MT5 or anything like that anymore.
Chat will lose their fucking mind.
You know, Mix, whatever you're doing right now, Mix, keep it that way.
Why? Oh,
Because you don't get questions, right? Which is good. You want less questions. All right, what's this poll doing? All right. How about we just wait till we end stream? 2 minutes, chat. If this thing can pull back for a wick fill, great. We'll look for positions, but hey, wicks.
Yo, what's the
What
deal?
are you looking at?
Nothing.
You got the stream on 1 cent and looking for closures below the Rangers for continue down, and you're looking at something else.
I'm looking for more positions.
Yeah. All right. I know we're gonna say wicks. When you close below here, you're gonna mirror this, and you're gonna mirror this.
No.
Yeah, you have all this clean traffic here, chat. I'm probably gonna mark execute once you close below the range here, okay? Off the rip. So once you close, I'll look to just add a position or take a position. So close below, out. Oops, there we go. Low late entry. That's fine. I think stops in this case, chat, is, let me just put this first. Stops in this case is going to be so we got on sells here. Stops are going to be, I think I was looking at somewhere up here, yeah, like 1826 or 1926, sorry, not 1826, 926. And then target is going to be roughly down here at the 1917, okay? So I'm looking to fill that range coming down here towards these levels here, towards like 1917 and such. Should be pretty cool. 1917.627. Stop's going to be around 1926.
Break even right here.
Nice. So, well, there's that thing. I got a late entry. I'm not break even just yet. There's a lot of room for us to drive down here as well. Yeah, nice entry, right? Didn't you?
2211.
Yeah.
Oh, much for him. I got 2179.
Yeah, you would have got your 15. I got like maybe.
No, I didn't get 15.
For some reason, when I clicked sell, it did that ding. I think because I was on a different tab or a different tab. Yeah.
I closed half at 12 and went break even.
Nice. Yeah. Mentorship was somewhere down here, I think it was.
When I say break even, I'm right above this candle, so it's got to flip bullish. Right. So, yeah, there we go. I'm out.
Nice. Well, then there's just me. Are you still in Kieran? So I don't feel lonely.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm gonna take more positions. I'm gonna get another entry. It's gonna be a second entry here.
There's a lot of room to drop down here, chat. Look left on the 1 hour, look left on the 4 hour time frame. You have all that range coming down towards like 1917. So I would expect this thing to push to continue coming down. You close below that overall range on the 5, and you're looking at like the overall 1 hour. Like if not 1917, at least 1920, because even like traffic to the left on the 1 hour time frame takes you down towards like 1920 levels, right? So we'll be break even as such by then, anyways. But yeah, obviously still in here, and I'll say break even point now though will be to break our lows. Like you break the lows again, I'll probably be break even. 1920.729, and then you got 7 pips coming down towards 1920 for the 1 hour support.
Made this top wick now.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not re-entering though.
No, you did good. You had the, like, I would have done the exact same thing as you if I had if I didn't get delayed in the entry there, which is close fall.
But you're seeing the close though. I mean, yeah, you were just talking actually.
I would have done the exact same thing as you. Yeah, you were like 16, something like that.
No, it saw 14 on Trader's Domain.
Nice. Once you break these lows here, chat, look left here. You're looking to mirror this to left here. So you should see a push coming down here towards like 1939 pretty nicely. It should be a nice like 10 to 7 pip push once you break the lows there. Because you look left. This is all clean traffic, right? Oops, wrong tool. This is all clean traffic coming down towards here, right? So it should be able to mirror that range going down. There's a lot of volume right now. I see those accounts just jumping. A lot of volume. With NYC open, I'm guessing.
It's up to something.
Yeah. 30 celery. Perfect.
Gold be up to something.
What did I peak there?
12?
Like 8. No, like 8. I got very early entry because by the time I executed, I was on the right
The
tab.
candle already opened.
Yeah, it kind of just ding ding. I entered at the flip, but by the time I entered, it kind of came down like 6-7 pips. Hey, being a retail trader, huh? Part of the game. Didn't put my stops or just in case though. When I have a stops, 1926.114.
Yo, man, funny. How did you press send when I press send? It's mad funny.
Okay, can you break the lows here? I think I broke the lows on Blueberry, but I don't think I did too on a Wando. Never mind. I was gonna say. Realistically, this thing comes up to like 24, 23 at that point. If price were to like close bearish back into the range, right? So let's say like price were to come up here and do something like this, chat, right? Break back into the range. Realistically, if this thing were to close bearish here now at resistance, it would be a situation like the first trade where you could look to you know do the thing again, right? To come back down. Now,
Oh, the thing?
will I do the thing on stream this time again?
No, we're not doing the thing.
Probably not. But realistically, if we come up, cool. There's no confirmation of us like creating a resistance to come back down yet. But if you come up and then aside from the higher time frame, obviously, right? But you're looking at the small time frame entries. If you were to come back down and kind of make your way back into the range, at that point, what would this be? Range one fake out, right? And slash onion, and you look to come down to fill the rest of the range. Now, obviously, you don't want that to happen. You obviously want this kind of just push down, obviously, towards 1917. You don't want to see no drawdown. Like that is always the plan. But when things aren't aligned with your plan, you have to find detours and routes to adjust, right? But that's what I'm saying. If that were to happen later, that is the thing. Again, okay?
What thing?
The thing. We can't speak of the thing no more. The thing that happened at 9 a.m. today. The thing.
No, I really want to know what it is.
The thing.
Let's have a full discussion. Can we do a poll?
What are your thoughts on funded accounts?
Football
By
or
yourself.
soccer? BMW or Tesla?
Subaru.
Damn, I really got late entry by 5 pips there. That's a bit.
Shame.
Shame on you.
Shame. Shame.
Fucking
Shame.
retail trader.
Shame.
You know what I don't get? When institution traders call themselves non-retail traders when they're trading on MT5. Isn't everybody on MT5 a retail trader? You're on retail conditions.
Yeah.
It's like unless you got like some type of different server. Close the vote. Okay, after the trade ends, we'll close the vote. I don't know the numbers. What are our numbers right now?
55 add 2.
Looks like it may end in that direction, not gonna lie.
Yeah, everyone who said add 2 is just muted for life. I'm just kidding. They're still talking about cars in chat.
See you Monday. See you Monday, man.
Oh, before you leave, yo, shameless Asian session plug. Do not be there tonight, but we are back on Monday. Join us for Asian on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern with me and maybe Don if we're lucky, right? Maybe Don will bring the thing with him and we can have fun on my stream. Actually, no, don't bring the thing with you. We don't need to have the thing. Anyway, join us 8 p.m. Monday. Asian session continues. And
oh, no top. We're gonna
6:30 a.m.
close below
Eastern.
the range.
Stop playing games. We flip here right now. Buy.
The thing,
We might have the thing.
the 15
here.
close below the thing,
We can do Sunday streams probably February. Starting February, we might start doing Sunday sessions, private sessions.
the thing,
Are we doing the thing?
Realistically, that's where I'll do it though. Like because the 15 close below the range here, close bearish. The 5-minute candle has no top wick, close below that resistance. Like this is where technically I would add a second position here.
Right, but he's not
no, on the flip, obviously on the flip. But the chat, you know.
Don't show the terminal till the position's over.
You're right.
Do it. Just hover hover the mouse over the sell button. And
you know what?
Do it. Just raise the heart rate for everyone.
We just count this as two positions too then, for chat. If I were to do it, because technically, like in real life, this is what I'll do. In real life, once this candle flips bearish here on the 15 close below, like no top wick, at that point I have a sell stop. Like technically, that's where I would do it.
IRL.
In real life, not stream life.
Street life.
Yeah. Because like, look, if this thing doesn't flip bearish, it's obviously gonna drive up, right? And here are stops. And if it does hit our stops, then we'll be out by then. But if we're able to flip bearish here, this would act as a resistance because this is a no top wick on 15 or closure below on 15 / no top wick on 5, and therefore you like to see this candle just might make its way down again, just like the first trade, and be on its way down towards 1917 to like 1916 and such, and we'll catch that push coming down as well. We'll have I think the difference here would be like I think a 10-13 pip difference, and by the time you come down towards these levels again, you'll be like 23 pips per offer for both or for the first initial position, and you'll that one rock.
Doesn't look as pretty on MT5.
What do you mean on 15?
Oh, on MT5 is just so ugly. Just leave the
trade view. Well,
yeah,
like I'm in a trade, right? So I want to show the trade.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, because I also need to do it for clip purposes too. 10 minutes after news, yeah, but it's a very minor folder. Things like existing home sales. I'm not expecting much. You also had news at 9. It was a very minor folder as well. Very, very minor folder. It's only 9:40. Wow. Also, chat, like managing risk in this case, like so obviously, like if this thing closes bullish, we're not gonna add a position, obviously, right? It wouldn't make sense to do so, but we'll just have that first initial position only. But if this thing closes like bullish like this, like for instance, like this candle closes bullish, at that point, I'll probably look to not managers just yet, but same situation as yesterday where if you close bearish like this, respecting the support, and then you break the highs again, like if this count comes up and breaks the highs again, and that high re-breaks, then yeah, at that point, I'll look to manage risk. Because at that point, you'll see price end up doing something like this probably. Coming back up to the 929. And then you can say, okay, well, maybe it's not driving down here because the 4 has no bottom wick. So you kind of put pieces together. And that starts to add up, right? I'm sure some of you guys went break even though on that. Or you guys had better entry than me and went break even and such. Yes, that would be managing risk. Yeah, some people close full there like where wicks close. Congrats if you did.
Well, I'm gonna have the second position if it comes down there. Yeah. Well,
It's still the
second position,
15 flip though.
Another.
Yeah.
You just make a steeper wick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, the 5 just closed.
Yeah, no top wick. So both back-to-back has no top wick. If it breaks these highs, I think that high is also the 4 high too. So like you break the 4 highs, you flip bullish, you're gonna see us come up to like 928. Like there's no reason to be in anymore. That's why our stops are there. Dun, 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 dun. I think my risk in this trade was around I think it's around 2.1 or something like that on this trade. 2.1, maybe, yeah, 2.1. Or let me check. 888. 8 divided 385 307. Yeah, like 2.2% on this account. Of this account, 2.3%. Overall, I think it's around 1%. You got exam in 10 minutes? Ah, damn, that's tough. I'm gonna delete the sell stops on their first initial position. I'll only add now if we close below, because if you don't close below and you come down, it can easily, at any given point, just create a bottom wick for this candle and kind of fill the range going up, right? So the only way I'll add a position here is if you like actually close below the range like this to drop down. Will we hit stops here and take our third loss of the year? Or will we continue the streak again?
Oh. Yeah.
Everyone on their confidence doesn't draw down. Well, the thing about this is there's only two things, there's only two outcomes. I have us talk every day when we're in drawdown, because there's only two outcomes really. One outcome is you win, the other outcome is you lose. And it doesn't matter what the result is today, win or lose, just another day in the markets. That's all that is. Come back tomorrow, take the same trades again. That's every time I take a loss, that's the same shit again. I do the next day again, right? But like this would be a loss on paper, but technically speaking, like if I were able to get my initial flip earlier,
Yeah, he would have been out.
Yeah, it'll be out, but it's fine. There's a lot. But yeah, like overall, like in terms of taking the loss, like it's just another day in the markets. Like I'm coming back tomorrow and doing the same thing. It's not the first loss we ever took, right? We took a lot of losses before in the past too, but it's just another day in the markets. You can't really get mad or happy about wins. So you can't get happy about wins. You can't get sad about losses. You kind of just gotta stay neutral and repeat the same shit every day and be robotic. That's all you can do.
Showing up every day helps.
Yeah. Just not in markets. Like it doesn't like unless you risk like 50%. Yeah, of course you'd be shitting your pants, but like even if you win a trade, think about it, man. If you risk like 5-10% of this trade and or if you over leverage and you win, what good does it make?
No good.
It's gonna eventually bite you in the ass eventually. If it's not the next trade, it's a trade after that. But one loss, your account's gone.
Mm-hmm.
At least I know that if I lose this trade, I'll be able to be here tomorrow again. Right? That's all that matters. This 5 close bearish, but not below the range. Nice. Yeah. Chat, who's out though? Who out and who closed the trade in profit though initially earlier?
Let's do a poll. RR versus DD.
What? That sounds like a poll for a convo that we should not have.
The trigger special.
When you lose 4 trades. Not quite, because not every trade we close at like 10 pips, right? That's another thing you understand as well. Like not every trade has a 4 pip loss. Not every trade has a 10 pip win. Like some trades have runners, some trades don't. That's another thing as well. Close break even 9. Nice. If it breaks the highs your chat, you may see us come up to his stops. Because if it breaks the highs here, right? I think the difference is maybe like 6 pips. But it breaks the highs here. You may see us push up. And as it pushes up, it will break the 4 highs. And as it breaks the 4 highs, we may get stopped out.
Didn't get a chance to utilize your advantage point because of the late entry.
Yeah, like on paper it's a loss. Yeah, it is what it is. But like overall the trade, like this is this would 9 out of 10 times be usually a break even trade. Yeah. So I got stopped out there, chat. It's another day in markets. Yeah, I got stopped out there. I'm sure some of you guys were able to kind of manage us accordingly and lots of break even.
A lot of people got
stuff.
W's here. It's
Yeah.
just
I mean, you caught the W.
your entry. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I did have a time to move stocks to break even here initially off of the flip again, but I think by the time I saw price, it was kind of just hovering here. So, there's that. But I think that's it for me for today, chat, or at least on stream, at least. Yeah. On to next week.
Be there.
Yeah.
That's the idea. You got to keep showing up. Get better. You got to keep showing up.
On to next week.
Break out of the mold and unprofitability. Keep showing up.
Yeah, I'll say that in my books it's a W trade. It was a W trade. But yeah, I think that's it for me for the week, chat. I'll try to figure out the adding stuff for you guys if I can, but I think I'm probably not gonna do it on stream again because chat just takes chat down a different dimension. So
Different dimension.
yeah, so I think that's it for the week. That's it for me, and I'll be back on Monday. So yeah, enjoy your day today. If you took a loss, like no biggie, just like Monday, just another day in the markets. Come back the next couple of days, you'll be fine. There's a reason we have a 75% win rate, right? Not a 35% win rate. So
Wordle, contexto, geolocations.
yeah, that game. Yeah. Yeah. So your weekly results? Sure, I got you. My weekly results, I think I'm break even for the week. I think I could be down by 1,000, but I think I'm break even. Oh, I'm up around, I'm break even. I'm up around maybe
$400.
$400, yeah. Not bad, like a break even week, I'll say. And then I think for the month, like this is how much I'm for the month. For the month, I'm up that much. And then for I think
Q4?
Q4, I mean, yeah, for the last 6 months, whatever, I've been up this much. Not bad. It was a W trade in my books. Like I'll take note as a W trade because it was a W idea. It came down, tapped the advantage point. Which is a sticky situation.
Light flex.
Yeah. But I think that's it. That's it for on stream at least. If I see anything, I'll call it in the channel. But I think that's it.
Let's play some games.
That's it for you guys today, chat. You guys were too much today, man. So I guess that's kind of what it is for you guys today, you know? And we'll move on to Monday. Let's see. Trade. TRA, no D in the E.
What? Oh, we're already started? Damn.
Yeah.
Earth.
Bruh. It's easy now. Wait, I can't hear you. Fuck.
Stream.
Rates.
Stream.
That's
We
it,
got
man.
it. Street.
Pardon?
L headset.
Streak?
No. It says
Yeah.
stream, but you can't do that.
C-E-A-K. Oh, wait. Stream. Why can't you do the O to R?
A.
Oh, yeah, the A.
Rates.
No, A.
Oh,
Crap.
yeah, the R's not.
No.
Great.
Grape?
No, you can't do that. No. Yo, can you turn down the music? I can't hear you.
Paper. No T. What the hell? A can't go there. A can't go there. R can't go there. E can't go there. T.
No.
Okay.
Like wreath,
so
like a Christmas wreath. REATH.
that's with a W, I think.
Use a word? No. Not
Is it
spell
actually?
No, that's the last name of a dentist. All right. React.
React. Something chat's not good at. React. No, can't.
Why not?
A.
Oh, A. Yeah.
Yeah. RCKS, RCKS,
Clear.
RCKS.
No T.
Yeah. Cleat. The soccer cleat? No, not fleet. You need an A. Okay.
A. I think A's first. A-L.
Like this?
When I meant with a C in the front.
Huh? Wait, what's the word?
Cleat.
Oh, cleat.
Like soccer.
That's how you spell it, right?
Yeah, I just don't think Wordle will do that.
Why not? I used to know what one letter is. The L? Okay, we know every letter. This is easy.
Yeah,
Alter.
now we know every letter. A is either first or last. Then you have, there we go.
Subs.
See,
Every day, man.
cleat. You needed cleat.
Every
Looks with
day.
the alley-oop again. We got these 5 eggs right here, though. No tomatoes today. Done.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up.
Hold on. We got one more game.
Oh, fuck, man.
We got 2 more games, actually.
Jump off this stream.
Nah, we got 2 games.
All right, let's use our brain power for this one. Chat. Trade. Track.
Mom.
It's always mom. Mom's always something close.
Yeah.
Dad.
Nope.
Food. Cook.
Bird.
Cook bird.
Mm-hmm.
Broke.
Fly.
Loss. Flies.
Air. Bird.
Ooh,
Okay.
fork.
Psych's the word.
Knife. Spoon.
Knife.
Oh, the hook. Cutlery.
Plate.
Cut. I spell it.
Right there.
Oh yeah. Bruh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why would
Sharpen.
not? Curly would be way after knife though. Yeah. Knife's like sharpen or some shit,
Blood.
right? Like
Blade.
Blood.
cut. Blade. Blood.
But I ain't
You need a
Jamaican.
knife for steak. Steak. Fuck.
Blacksmith.
Fork is far, right? And knife is close, so it's like
Sword.
it's something.
Sword,
yeah,
yeah.
like something like that.
Dagger.
Stab.
Impale.
ER.
Yeah.
Okay, impale.
Sharp.
Sharpen. Oh.
So there's blood, there's
I was in
stab,
murder. Murder's a good guess.
and there's knife.
Doesn't count, I guess. You can't put that.
Knife.
What?
I don't know. I just guess. Throat, stomach, chest, neck. Huh?
Slit and throw.
Hold on. How do they come up with what's closest? Is this algo?
I guess.
Or is there a person?
It says it's all algo.
It's a bot, man. They sample size the shit already. Don't just trust the process.
It's Chad GP.
Yeah, baby.
So we're not doing geolocation?
No.
Kind of
Gee.
disappointed.
What's the game called?
GeoGuessr. That's it.
Boom. Explore the world.
I don't want to play. Can I make an account?
Sign up with your something.
Sign up and do this. Is there a free one?
Play free now.
Hold on. I gotta make an account. Okay, cool. Man. Fuck, we'll play on Monday. I'm too lazy to make this. I gotta go on email now and confirm the email and then type a password in and go on my desktop and do it.
What's the other game?
It's
Weaver.
Oh yeah, Weaver. There we go. Yeah.
I feel like we had this.
Stay here. Play. Nah, why?
Star. And then Seer.
I'll start. This is not my game. I can't play this.
You could do here.
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 And then head. And then herd. And then here.
Oh wait. Heard. Here. Oh, W. All right. Well,
Call it a week. That's it.
I think that's our games chat. We'll play GeoGuessr next week. I'm too lazy to make an account, but yeah, if you're still trading today, you know, make sure you wear protection and have a stop loss. That is my week. That is my day. And we're gonna move on to last week of January next week. All right. So pretty much a breaking week for me. We'll come back next week and we'll now do the markets. All right.
Yep.
All right. I'll catch you guys there.
Peace
There
out.
you go.
Have a good weekend.
Later.
Later.